Guys, I'm so excited to present to you Royal Relics. We're casting here from the Fortress in Sydney. This is the first LAN in the history of Sydney. And the history of Australia, really. It's the most exciting event we've ever had. It's an absolute honor to be here. I've been knocked out myself, and now we're going to be casting what is the semi-finals of this the Sydney LAN. We're going to catch up to the lifetime. We're going to catch up to lifetime here. It looks like these players have already gone into Dark Age. Now, all the maps of this tournament have been in Koala, which is a unique map. It's presented some interesting situations. It can be very aggressive, but it can also go for a while as well. As we see, we've caught up now. This is perfect. And both players are still in Dark Age. Kados is on the way up now. And, looks like there was a little pause as well. We can see a thank you, no problem, from Kados. And Kados will scout the base out a little bit from the zombie and go out. Now we see, Katan's here. Sorry, what was your name? Let's
Sean.
Sean. Yes, Sean is here. Sean is co-casting as well. He's invited me to join, and I'm so glad we had this set up. It's really, really cool.
It's so cool. Hello, everyone. My name is Sean. If you're on Twitch, the ShaunPlays. I have a Facebook group mostly for competitive. I'll plug that a little bit later. But yeah, it's so good to be here with you. Jake, do we call you Jake? Do we call you?
That's right. Jake's good.
Jake's good.
Yeah.
Jake and I have never casted before, so this is going to be phenomenal.
Yeah.
And T90, watch out.
That's it. That's right. Here we have the Catans going up halfway up to Feudal Age already, and Kados is going to be up a bit faster with the Lithuanians.
Yeah, with that food buff, he's going in there, but it's that middle game sort of food economy from Catans that really plugs in, right? So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, yeah. Pastures have been so strong. Even since the nerf lately, they've just been such a beast for collecting food faster than...
Jake's just had to step away, but I will be taking over, unlucky for you guys. We've got some villagers from Kados going after No Zombie Scout. Sorry if I've got that wrong, No Zombie. And he's creating a spear and going forward. The Scout getting a few hits there on the villagers. Villagers, no hits on the Scout. Let's look at this. Full health Scout still. Very nicely played. A spear from Aqua, No Zombie. Doing well. A few more hits on those vills going forward. I don't know what these vills are for. We've got Jake back. Jake, mate, these forward vills, what are they doing?
So we see the forward vills here. They must be going for some kind of tower. Now, Kados does have a lot of stone in the bank, and there it is. A tower on the berries. Now, this is going to be interesting pressure. The spear fight is going down, and Zombie gets the kill.
Loses the Scout.
Yeah. Great micro by Zombie here.
And the other thing is this tower, once it gets fletching, it's going to cover half that range. So the production buildings, fully covered by this tower. Not the worst tower if he can get it up. The Scout putting pressure, villagers going forward.
Oh, okay, here we go. There's the vills going to hit the stone walls. Now, vills do get a bonus against stone buildings. So this could be really good. Oh,
is he going to lose the villager?
Yeah, we could lose a vill and deny the tower. This is going to be huge.
Do it. The villager lost.
Huge. And that looks like first blood going down. It is for, first villager kill down for the No Zombie. This is an amazing start for him.
And I just think it's worth pointing out the level of play we have here.
Yeah.
Idle TC time, 22 seconds, 23. It's pretty high level. That one villager kill is the only difference in economy. Neck and neck, these players in terms of their macro. We're in for a good set.
There's so much pressure here at the LAN. Here where I was playing before. Yes, there's so much more to focus on. You've got the live crowd.
It's a decent sized crowd, right? Like there's people upstairs too. I'm like, oh my God.
It's a massive building and we're having such a good time over here. We've got full walls coming down for No Zombie. Almost full walls, just a little bit more to go as he puts his push over to Kados' side of the map.
Coming forward with skirms going down there for Orange Kados. Sorry, mate. I'm going to have to learn these names. I wasn't here all day. A spear coming in. I think it's probably going to die. Probably not the best positioning for that spear from No Zombie, but we'll see how this goes. It stayed alive.
A lot of eco interruption for Kados. All these vills idle here. I don't know if he notices yet. I'm not sure what that's about.
Yep. Oh, he's fixed them now.
He's got to pull them, but this is really bad for Kados.
Yeah.
No Zombie has an amazing position here. If he sits on these berries, this could be the same kind of position that Kados was looking for.
100%. And all we need to look at is that res collector down at the bottom there. 3,800 almost for the Kitans and No Zombie.
Starting to look like the Catan difference already.
100%. That middle age coming through.
Oh, yeah. So Zombie here with the villagers and the military. He's just going to keep sitting on the berries for now. We've seen these players be very safe so far. They're not taking too many risks. And there's no Zombie sitting here. He's going to have a great time.
2 spears in
the
that
berries.
barracks.
Yeah. Spears is a really interesting choice. They're not going to go well against these skirms. I don't know what the spears, maybe they're going to be a distraction. They could do something.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just a mistake, right? Players make mistakes.
That's right.
And the pressure, like you talked about in the land.
100% could just be habit. And now we're getting more skirms. I think skirms is the answer that Kados needs to see here to defend this. There's nothing else. He's got no...
Especially that Lithuanian bonus comes in Feudal, right?
That's right. The faster moving skirms. So they're just really brutal. They can chase down. They are the bane of all archers. Do not make an archer in this game. One blacksmith going down, that's essential. We'll need to see a fletching and the armor come in. Both are very, very good techs for skirmishers.
100%. And we've got a Celt fan in the chat, Phoenix Drop, mate.
Hey,
hopefully we see some Celts.
My boy Phoenix Drop, it's good to see you. I'm so glad we're here casting today. It was last minute, but we're having a great time here at the Fortress in Sydney. And No Zombie is going to continue to push the berries off of Kados. And Kados really just has to fight for his own base right now.
Yeah, and that's underrated, right? Like, as a lower ELO player, I'm like, it's just berries. But when you get to this level, that food, without needing that wood investment on farm, is pretty critical for these guys and their builds and the efficiency that they play at. So this is some great damage from No Zombie, having a very good game. And you have that food buff on his end as well, just improving that food situation. He's almost at 500 food, whereas Kados, he's on a 31.
Whoa, and taking out that other skirm from No Zombie, dude. Kados is now down to like way less skirmishes. We've got a great lead for No Zombie over here. And this is, again, the skirms are continuing to leave the berries. They're not leaving.
It's great army control as well. Mm-hmm. He hasn't taken much damage on those skirms. That's right. There's one that's pretty low health there, but most of them are pretty good.
Yep. He's been avoiding the TC, just baiting him out. Just being very, very careful, these 2 spears. We might see him one day. Maybe they'll pop out at the perfect moment.
I can't wait for them to pop out late imp, sniper trap, and just turn the game.
That would be amazing. Oh, I want to see that now. We've got more skirms in now. This is really good for Kados. He's being patient now. He's not letting the fight go bad by sending in too few units. He's actually saving up for the mass now. He's going to go maybe try to save his spearmen in this barracks.
You got to save those spearmen, mate. They're our focus for this game. Those spearmen, they popped. They're out.
Oh, here they are. They're going to go straight into the spear wall, but that's not going to look too good underneath a bunch of skirmishers.
So we need to find something else to focus on.
Yeah. Let's quickly look back at the base of No Zombie. We've been looking at Chaos a lot lately, and we can see that Zombie has a lot of pastures, these very, very strong pastures, but going for the stable. He's not looking... Oh, he's halfway up. He might be looking for knights or step lances when he gets up.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd go with. Do you just keep the skirm pressure on? Do you do a doubt and go full skirm? I don't know if you're aware of that game where he just won a game going full skirm, but that was something special.
It's 100% possible. He could keep going skirm, but that stable's telling me that he wants to make a tech switch.
Yeah, and with the scouts out from Kados, I think he's right to make that tech switch. Those skirms, without support, are going to die very soon.
That's right. And he's making a great call right now, running back to the base here. These skirms are going to come to get a few free hits.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's a given. And I'll tell you what this is, and you said it, it's a great move to go back. A lot of people, pros included, they push when they're going up to castle. Mate, just sit back, get your upgrades, get your higher tier units out. And Kados, he's on 200 food. He's a long way away from the feudal age.
That's a great point, man. He is really, really stuck in feudal age right now. This is a big problem. As soon as No Zombie starts bringing out some castle age units, I'm sure it'll be step lances coming out. Here they are, the step lances.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, man, this is going to be so strong against all the feudal age. Kados has to go into panic mode right now.
The gold for No Zombie is pretty high, but it doesn't have that many villages on it. So I think he's going to continue this step lancer production. A few vills from Wood probably going to jump on. 16's a bit high for this stage of the game with how many pastures. Sorry, maybe it's not high with the pastures doing all the work. Gates going up for Kados. Look, mate, I don't think Palisade Gates are going to do much against the Step Lancer army that's about to come. That's right.
This is going to be a lot of pressure to deal with, and the skirms are going to be able to poke back, going to force Kados to wall further and further back into his base.
1,000k res difference. Looking at that. That is insane.
That res collected is disgusting.
Absolutely it's brutal.
Yeah. Brutal. brutal domination here from NozZombie. And this is what we expected. NozZombie has been the player to beat this tournament. Even before we went in, we saw that NozZombie is the 2K4 that's going to go for the crown in this LAN.
And for those of you, sorry to interrupt, for those of you who don't know, there's a literal crown on the line here at the Royal Relic.
It is a beautiful crown, man. It got crafted as well, I believe, by one of the helpers who came into this tournament.
Yep.
It's an amazing event.
It's a community event, right? Like we're casting here. People have been helping out, chipping in. We've got the famous admin JBR in the building.
Yes, we do.
For those of you who don't know, he does a lot of the GL and T90 mostly, but he's also done Sudden Disaster recently. So it's great to have some names in the house. It's really fun, really good community. If you couldn't make it today, Phoenix, maybe next year if we do it again, we'd love to see you come down.
That's right. Hopefully we'll get more of these events in the future. It's been an amazing day today. Kados is holding on. He's halfway up to Castle Age, which is great for Kados. He really needs something to come back in this game. These stone walls might not make it up. They might not make it up. He has to tap, but he's not fast enough.
Oh, that is going to get ace.
This is insane. This is amazing. This could be GG right here. This could be GG right
goal,
here.
Maybe.
Let me follow these step lances as they come through the base. They're going to take everything. They're going to take the gold. They're going to push off the farms. They're going to go to the wood.
For his wood safe.
Oh.
Good quick walls. Look, we've got to give credit where it's due. Kados.
Well played by Kados.
Under pressure. Very well played.
Keeping his very last line protected right now.
But those idle vills.
Oh, we're going to have to see what Kados pulls off in this castle. Just looking dire right now. NozZombie continue to streaming in, and he's in. He's inside the back line. Kados knows that's it, and we're going to have to go to game 2 of this best of 3.
Well, look, it's NozZombie doing it. Like you told me coming in. So for those, I was a little bit late to the event. Jackie was telling me that, Jake, sorry. Yes. Was telling me that, NozZombie is the guy to get, and he's showing why.
That's right. That was a very clean game by NozZombie, but also picking a very strong Civ. Now, there's no Civ repeats, as we've learned later today. So that means that we won't be able to see Catans again. We're going to have NozZombie on another Civ, maybe a slightly less broken Civ.
And it's Koala again, so we could...
Yes.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, it's all Koala, which I think is phenomenal, being an Australian land. Maybe next year we get Emu and Kangaroo out, some good maps like that. Uluru would be sick if we can get like a...
I don't think I've seen Uluru.
I don't think it's a map. That's just in my head right now. I'm like,
great idea.
Let's make maybe a bunch of stone.
We could have like a rock in the Uluru in the middle instead of the wood. Yeah, that could definitely work out.
Like a lot of dangerous animals as well around on the map. Like that would be sick. Anyway,
awesome.
Royal Relic 2026, Silversun, our gracious organizer. I think we should make a massive shout out to him. And it's your channel, mate.
Thank you. Roboboro, good to see you, man. Roboboro has been in the community for decades. He's an OG Australian player. Good to see you, mate. Unlucky they seem to want to have 100 players. They got 35. Oh.
Yeah, look, it's not the KPI we wanted, but from talking to Silver, he seems pretty positive about the event.
Yeah.
Being here, it's a great vibe. I think it's a lot like that T90 meetup that happened. Were you there?
I was at the T90 meetup. It was a great time. Yeah.
That was a great time. I think it's a massive hangout more than it will be a full-on tournament, which is why I encourage everyone to come, because even if you're not a pro player, the experience here is amazing. Everyone's mingling with each other, players, fans, organizers, casters. It's a great event. It's in the heart of Sydney. A lot of cheap accommodation as well. If you're not, if you're not staying at the Hilton, it's close to public transport. Get down here if there's a second one. I think it'll be great. But this game, I think it's that Catan food eco just allowing him to get to castle.
Yeah, that's right. Those pastures being so strong are letting him have the military advantage and get up behind it was just amazing to see. I'm going to go quickly into the game now and see if there's a game 2 on the way.
Yes. Have they sorted out game 2? I'm keen to see these civs. Has there been a standout civ throughout the day?
I haven't seen Catan's. Oh, we did see Catan's lose. We saw Catan's lose just before, actually. I was kind of shocked watching that game. I think I was still a little shocked from it. Here we go.
So we're just trying to search for these games. Obviously, we're on the run, not in our own setups. So we're doing our best, guys. Hopefully, you're enjoying the stream.
That's right. Really on the fly here. I only just logged on to everything. There we go.
And I think a little shout out to this mead from Tim, who's
right.
at the LAN as well. This is what I mean. You get the community here is amazing. Greedy Bear, modern mead, mixed berry, non-sponsored. I'm going to take my first sip as this game gets underway.
That's a great idea. We've got Kados coming in, and they're already in game, man. These guys are so fast. So we've got Kados over here as the Georgians. Now, Georgians is a very strong civ, and I really like Incas as well for Not Zombie.
Yeah, look, it's going to be an interesting matchup, especially on this map. The two don't play very similar, I'll be honest. There's some contrasting civs, and I wonder how the players are feeling having seen this.
Yeah, for sure. So Kados over here is going to start pushing. There's a lot of laming potential on this map. I haven't seen any lames so far this game. We did fast forward through the first Dark Age, but this one seems very clean. Both players getting in their boars.
Is that a forward gold for No Zombie? And for Kados,
and for
actually.
Kados,
Yeah,
yes.
even, yep.
Yeah, they both seem to have for forward gold and what looks like a back gold. Very similar bases, I can see here.
Yep, safe stone. So maybe this one goes a little bit later than the last game.
Oh no, wait. No,
Oh,
Zombie
the
got
eagle,
lame.
no! The eagle.
Oh.
Mate, you're the hype guy. Give it up.
Brutal. That's insane. The scout taking out the eagle. That eagle must have lamed. It was way too weak. That was way too weak to be a normal fight. They must have missed a lame right at the very, very start of Dark Age.
Yeah,
and I'm seeing these balls here. That has to be a lame. That has to be a lame eagle.
So is this standard res? Let the viewers know. Are they playing with? They're not playing with standard res.
No. So compared to Arabia, there's less gold on this map, less stone, and more relics. So there is a difference in the resources that are available to the players that will make them have to take different decisions to Arabia, especially as the game goes on. The other big gimmick about this map is that the wood line here, we have the ears of the koala. Both players are in an ear of the koala. And this means that they're able to have a defensive area at the back, but also an area to be potentially invaded.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's a false sense of security when it gets to the middle to late game with that wood line. The way you develop your map needs to be pretty astute. If you have a hole, you can't just stay safe. So you can see the front walls coming up. The villager being attacked.
This could be big. This could be big, but no, Kados is going to run away. Kados is going to might be still be annoying with the scout. You can still be very annoying with the scout. The scout could come along and keep trying to take damage off if you're not careful. But Kados... Yep, we'll be pushing.
Sorry, no, and he's safe in the knowledge that there's no teal scout, no zombie scout has been killed.
It's such a comforting feeling knowing, especially on a map where all this laming is possible, knowing that your opponent doesn't have a scout anymore.
It is getting... Now, I don't know the skills of Kados, but if my scout was this health, I'd probably turn on auto scout. In case you couldn't guess, I'm 1k ELO.
100%. It's very lucky for Kados that he's Georgian, so he has that small HP region. Very, very small HP region, I believe.
Yeah, and it's sort of... Maybe he's been watching these games. I don't know, but maybe No Zombie is a special for the Incas today. And he saw that and he's like, I'm going to take the scout out. I'm going to counter that early game. Oh, there's a Drush coming in.
Yes, the Men-at-Arms. Yeah, so this is a Men-at-Arms play for No Zombie. He was going to be a Men-at-Arms. It's Men-at-Arms timing. But it could actually just be a distraction because he actually doesn't have the gold. Oh, no, you're right. It's Drush. My bad.
Yeah,
it's a full Drush.
Yeah, it's a full Drush. I think... With the scout, though, he needs to play it opportunistically. He can't press anything.
Yep.
He needs to just be like, look, I'm going to scout with the militia.
Yeah.
If I can get some damage, great. But without that eagle, I don't think this is going to do much.
Now, Kados' base is very prepared. I think he's scouted this already. He's got all the full walls up, the small walls up on the berries, and he's got a wall at the back there that's keeping his wood line and his gold safe. Now, Kados is very ready for this aggression.
Now, with this next patch, with the latest patch, it's hard to run those militia in. Is he going to try to do it, or is he just... No, he's pulling away.
TCs are shooting a bit better. He might just have to punch a house for now because Kados is so well prepared in his base. There's really not much room for No Zombie to move around other than hit the house.
Now, what are your thoughts on this? Because I think he should be attacking that palisade if he can get to it, and if not, loop back around because palisades go down faster, and I know houses have more utility, but... He's getting the result anyway.
He would be struggling. He might have to do a stand ground trick to get all three to hit the house. Because if you just click on it straight, only two of those, the militias max will be attacking it.
Oh.
So being able to get the 3 militia on this house will maximize the damage he's able to output. And also, it will just house Kados. Now, these are buildings that Kados will have to replace sooner rather than later.
100%. Now, we have... Oh, No Zombie up to feudal.
Oh, and
Kados
the tower,
there
the
as
forward
well.
fields are ready for the tower, and it's a fast castle from Kados. Okay, so Kados seems to be going for a fast castle Manaspa, which I would not have expected. That's a very greedy build by Kados to try and pull off here. We'll see if he can manage it against No Zombie. No Zombie, though, a great response. Having a tower forward will be able to stop the potential greed, and he deletes it. He deletes the tower. Kados responds really well.
He doesn't have enough to Oh, he does. He does.
wow.
Sorry, that was my bad. He does have enough to reposition. But I don't know what he's doing with these villagers. Is it really that important to move the tower? Is he hiding his villagers?
Yeah.
He's moving the tower to the gold. It's going to cover half the gold.
That's a great tower now. Yeah, hitting that gold will be nice. We see Kados immediately react to that. Going onto the stone, but we know what he wants. He wants Manaspa.
Now, I wonder if it's worth a counter tower here from Kados. Just making sure that gold is safe. I don't know about you, but it's probably something I'd panic and do.
Yeah. Robo, this is the semifinals. Yes, I believe. Oh, sorry, what was the question, mate?
Sorry, no, counter tower. What do we think? Because I think he's in a strong position.
He doesn't want to counter tower here. He wants as much stone as possible. If you can hold, this is the thing about tower rushes. If you can hold them long enough and if you're going castle specifically, your castle will delete most of these towers. You can actually build castle foundations even under the towers. And if you have enough fills on it, the castle will still get up and you'll still manage to take out all the towers that your opponent's been building on you. But that might not be what Kados is thinking. As he sends his vills forward, Kados can have another plan in mind for us today.
The first land in Sydney where AoE2 fans of history is being made, and Kados looking like a forward castle.
Yes, it has to be. He wants it so badly,
Pulling
but he's
it back.
changing his mind. He's changing
He heard
his
us,
mind.
mate. He heard us.
Yeah, he must have. He's going back now. I think he knows a castle here will stop all the towers and give him back his base, give him back his gold.
Look,
and that might be what he needs.
A forward castle is great, but without an eco, you can't make those juicy Manaspas. So
that's right. He needs a castle somewhere. He's nearly up. He's up now. And he immediately drops it down. Yeah, so he wants to take out these towers and get his gold back.
Now, I don't know the level of these players, but if he can wall in those units, nope, they're out. Oh, he tried to. It looks like he tried to.
Yeah, maybe. I think being directly under the TC helps a lot. And you're also having your entire economy building the castle. That castle's going to go up.
Yeah, sorry. I more meant the teal units. If he could wall in those men-at-arms and those villagers running away, that would have been a nice little get for him. Either way, though, he's going to take out these towers, get control back of his base, and he is producing Manaspa.
Yeah, insta Manaspa here. Kados knows exactly what he needs to win this game here. He will have to have a really sick eco transition for it.
So the not zombie stuck in feudal.
That's right. Yeah, getting handcart as well. You're right. He's pointing at his resources, and his resources are awful. He's not even close to castle age yet. So not zombie is actually in a really, really awkward spot right now. He's been insanely aggressive, and that must have also been part of sending the vills forward. He's staying in feudal age a very long time to try and disrupt his opponent.
Now I'm not the best player with the newer civs. What does a feudal army do, Inca army do against Manaspa?
You really just have to hope for Spearmen at this point. There's nothing else that's going to trade very well against Manaspa other than Spearmen or a lot of archers. I think Spearmen with +1 armor, if you have maybe 10 plus, they could maybe hold, but Manaspa's probably one of the strongest cavalry units in the game right now. Very, very strong unit. Has been known to just destroy even its counters.
Yeah, and he's got 4 Manaspa on the field.
Yep.
He's going to pick off some of these units.
Gonna have to see how well this comes
Let's
up.
see this control.
We're about to find out the Manaspa power.
He might be. Is he throwing his mass? No, feudal. No, yeah, he's going to
He will
clean
lose
it.
a Manaspa. He takes out a lot of units. He might even lose another one if he's not careful. But that's good micro. That's good micro. Not losing anything to the spears. Going to have to micro to another spear right now.
Yep. And there's a lot of micro going on. If he loses this, that's understandable. But he does take some damage, but keeps the Manaspa alive, pressing his advantage.
That's right. Look at those Manaspa melting the spearmen too. It's going to be a hard spot for Nos Zombie
Is
here.
that a barrack?
And the forward monastery. I didn't even see the field sneaking.
God. He's about to take those relics.
He wants them bad. This is a monastery. We saw this not work out too well for...
Forward vills coming out from Nos Zombie.
Yeah, massive reaction. Going to punch these vills down. Might have to go into a boxing war to deny this monastery, but the monastery goes up and it's a fortified church. The fortified church means it's like a tower in one. He can garrison inside, protect
Warrior
his villages,
priest.
and keep the control of these relics. This is such a huge play by Kados right now.
And in my opinion, one of the better defensive options for a feudal player is towers. Kados has just taken out one of the stones from Not Zombie.
Yeah, yep, a stone as well. What a huge play. He's going to have such a great time here now, making monks. These Menaspers are going to keep coming, and Zombie's still not clicked up. This is such an awkward spot for Zombie.
Very awkward. He can't even make another Vil. Can't queue up another Vil.
That's insane, yeah.
Yep. He's got the food now, but obviously under a lot of pressure. He's probably got a lot on his mind to think about. The Warrior Priest collecting those relics. Mate, I'm pretty excited. I don't want to call it too early, but we might have a game 3.
Man, Kados is pulling it off today. This guy's taking out No Zombie, the 2K4 Australian, and he's ahead. This is a beautiful, beautiful game.
I love the inspiration of this. He took out that eagle. He knew exactly how to play it. He pretty much nullified that drush, and ever since then, No Zombie on the back foot.
That's right. That's right. This is, man, these Menaspers are going to go through these walls so quick. And there's a convert. We've seen a few of these today. We've seen converts through the walls quite a lot. Another villager.
Very respectful from Kados. He's not building an outpost yet.
Yeah, it is actually getting to that point if he keeps destroying with these Menasper. They're in. He didn't manage to tap the stone wall, which means he's in with the Menasper. These Menasper are going to go straight for the woodline. They know what they want. They want to eat. They want to eat all of these woodline villages. The spears are going to come in now. It's now or never for Not Zombie. Not Zombie has to try and take out something.
Yeah, and not to be too negative, so let's look at Not Zombie. He's got the Vil count, so he's 11 Vils ahead. If he can somehow hold here.
That's correct. He's going to be a while, but if he can, he could actually, you're right, he used to still be in the game for sure. He could have a good chance of getting up to Castle Age at some point.
To be clear, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But if I'm Not Zombie, I'm looking at my Vil count thinking, look, does he know that Kados is only on 30 Vils?
That's right. The all-in Menasper is very expensive as the clutch quick wall comes in. Very
close.
Very close. Amazingly played. One thing I've noticed today playing these games is that there's a lower ping than I've ever seen before. And playing on this ping is very exciting, especially when you have 2 fast players.
It's so cool to see. And honestly, I feel so lucky that we get a LAN in Australia. Like, I've been waking up, staying up till 8 a.m. watching these finals overseas, and to have our own tournament. Silver Sun, thank you so much, JBR, everyone who's helping out. Jake, you included.
Thank you.
It's so sick to see that we're getting something down under.
I completely agree. I was so stoked when I heard about this tournament. Oh wow, what an economy for No Zombie. Is he really going to struggle there? He has to delete a few walls to get back his economy.
Look, I did mention the Vil lead, but looking at that idle eco, it's 7.8% at the moment. That's double Kados, so maybe it's less impactful.
Looks like we're going to have another fight here. The Feudal versus Menasper, but No Zombie just has to keep running.
Just out of position. The spears were behind the archers.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate formation for No Zombie. Chaos going to get a few picks, but not too much. Not a slaughter just yet. No Zombie still has a massive army under his TC, which means potential if he can hold.
Yeah, and he's now banking some food. He had 10, he's now got 9. But if you look at Kados, he's only got 5 on food, and he's sending some Vils are retreating from No Zombie. Where are they coming from?
What an economy for Kados. Yeah, this is so these looked like the tower Vils. Maybe they had a
surprised
resource.
they survived.
Oh, they would have been building this tower here. Another attempt to take out the gold from Kados, but it's not going to work. It's just out of range right now.
Just out of range now. He's got fletching, so we'll need to get to the next stage to make that tower infinitely more effective.
I agree. Yeah.
But look, I am very impressed that No Zombie's holding and he's showing his class as a player under pressure. I would have GG'd about 10 minutes ago.
That's right. I think most players would have. No Zombie understands the stakes. He understands that if he can just hold maybe a bit longer, maybe he might have a chance. He's going to look at a defensive tower. Yep, that's good. And a stone wall. So these Menaspers right now, they're not running through the base. They're refusing to lose too many. He wants to keep his mass, and he goes through again. There's another hole.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's whole city for No Zombie today. As he has another brutal attack, and he's gonna have to run, losing at least 2 villages, but actually not as many villages as I thought.
No, but it is idling those villages, and I must say, do you remember Holy Cup from GL?
I do not know.
So there was a Holy Cup tournament from Gaming Legion. It looks like this is the holy set because holes everywhere, deciding sets, Menasper and getting some damage on Vils, but
a lot of Menasper
losing
going
Menasper.
down. I don't know how I feel about that trade for Kados. Kados has a very limited economy. I don't think he can afford that.
I think it's a bit of a rock and a hard place. If you're in Castle, you need them doing damage because he hasn't expanded his eco. I think there's a TC coming up now for Kados. Is that right? The white highlight down in the minimap?
That's exactly it. There's another TC, so he's just looking to shift to his economy now. Maybe he feels like he's done enough damage. Maybe he's kept his opponent.
Maybe he feels like he can't do enough damage and he needs to take that other out because, let's be honest, NosZombie, for a feudal age player, doing a phenomenal job, and he's almost at castle age now.
Being able to hold this position that so many other players wouldn't have been able to make it this far in. But NosZombie just doing an amazing job. Also, keep healing up all his army. He's being very safe right now.
It's those little things, right? Like healing up your army. But now with the warrior priest, Kados doing the same with his Manaspa, and they're getting ready for another wave to come in as soon as that's over, I think.
Yeah, for sure. There's going to be more of the Manaspa messing up, but it looks like we've definitely switched to an eco-focus for Kados. It looks like he's just keeping the two TCs pumping more than he wants in the Manaspa right now.
Calling it now, I think there's a forward castle coming from Kados.
Oh, 100%. That's a good call.
Yeah.
That is a good call. He probably knows that with this map control that he has, NosZombie can't walk out his base, and he's going to use that advantage to drop a castle, hopefully right on top of the TC of NosZombie. But Zombie has finally clicked up to Castle Age. It's taking him 29 minutes to click up to Castle Age. It's been a long time since I saw her click up that late.
And to survive this long against Manaspa, one of the power castle units as well.
Yeah. So well played. So well played by Kados and by NosZombie here to keep this going.
Yeah. And we have, is there someone in Kados's base? There was an alert. Probably just the Vils getting hit. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe. These fortified churches, though, this is such an interesting aggressive play. Knowing he can garrison inside these for arrow fire, it's going to deny a farm at least, and he's going to get a Vil.
It's just building that map control, I think, just making it safer when he puts down that forward castle.
Now the wall line for NosZombie is shrinking very rapidly. He's got much less of a base than he would probably like to have.
It's very congested.
That's right. But he's keeping it compact. He's keeping it efficient. So far, it actually looks surprisingly good for the situation.
Yeah, I mean...
But here's the castle drop from Kados!
There it is. Is he bringing Vils forward? Look at that middle wood line.
Oh, the train's coming.
11 villages coming forward.
That's right. Oh, wow. And another monastery going down. He's getting hit from both sides. Yep. Kados in full control right now.
NosZombie doesn't know this castle foundation has been placed. We can see it. He can't. And now the hammer goes down.
Okay. It's going to be right under a tower, and there's also going to be military on the way for Zombie. Zombie just clicks up now, but it's I
think that's a good decision with how many.
Yeah, very safe. Going to put it in a similar spot, just a little further away. This is where I thought the castle would go, honestly.
Yeah, I thought it would be here or near the Manaspa, towards the gold of NosZombie's base. But he put a church down there, so.
That's right. This church rush it's like a tower rush, but it's doing wonders for Kados right now. And Kados is absolutely getting his castle up. Yeah. There's no doubt.
I think NosZombie is about to break out. That could be his saving grace if Kados doesn't switch on, that maybe he should send 1 or 2 Manaspa out back. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate and find a way out. It's a long shot for that 100%. To make a difference, but...
Look, NosZombie's still in here for a reason. He still thinks he has some kind of a chance. NosZombie is choosing to play on, and I'm sure he has something up his sleeve. But this is okay. Okay, so this is a castle from NosZombie. This is possible. This will help him hold his base, but it will be very awkward to get up.
The Manaspa, King Manaspa delayed it. Yeah. The Vil's bugging out. What now? It goes down. Okay, sorry. I got a bit too excited.
No, you're right. Now, I didn't actually notice this Kados out the back taking out 2 Vils. He's going to take out more as he denies...
The pikemen push him away.
Any kind of safety from NosZombie. It's not going to happen.
Now, the castle going, the pikemen out the back. Where does Kados focus his attention? Does he do it on this castle to try to deny those Vils? At the moment, it doesn't seem like he's focusing on either one. It's probably some decision-making being done.
I feel so. He sees this castle. Right now, he wants to play with his monks. He wants to stop this castle from going, or just delay the castle from going up. I don't think he's going to stop it with monks alone, especially with all this focus from NosZombie, but he can definitely be annoying with his monks for now. But he's going to have to run these monks. These monks aren't going to last very long.
Under that fire there. Yeah, look, I always forget about conversions because I'm not very good with more than 2 monks, to be honest. But at this level, yeah, those monks or warrior priests are going to be phenomenal. And it's denied this castle for a fair amount of time, getting some good damage. Now, the one thing I would say is it's details, but that castle probably should have been firing on that foundation of the castle because it's got that lower defense while it's being built.
That's true. Looks like Kados is just going to focus the TC now, which is still a great play. He's able to take out the TC, making this castle very valuable despite getting counter-castled. Still an amazing spot for Kados here.
Siege coming up now for Nos Zombie. He's recognizing that TC play, putting up another one in the back of his base. I think he's stabilized. Except for map control, I think he's stabilized. Now, I don't know how this goes, but it looks like Nos Zombie will be able to get into the late game.
Oh, yes. Yeah, potentially. And this ball coming through, it might actually be the counterattack that
If he's got
arson,
arson,
right now.
this is going to be a big play. If he can take down some houses, get into that eco, they are only pikemen, but
Chaos is very exposed right now. There goes 2 villas potentially.
has the archers. I missed those, sorry.
Yeah. And these archers will have so much kill potential. Then he can walk right in. If he sits his crossbow here, for example, that's a lot of farms denied.
Yep.
But for now, he's just going to deny these ones, take out some mule cards, take out some villages.
Church coming up. Archer's taking some fire there from Nos Zombie, but I think he's doing enough to keep this going longer.
I agree. I mean, Nos Zombie's doing a great job keeping himself in the game with this. As Kados comes around the backside, he finds a ram at the very, very back of the map for Nos Zombie. 2 rams. He's definitely looking for a castle takeout at some point. It's unfortunate that Kados saw that so early on into the ram production. And now this is the spot that I thought Nos Zombie would really want to be. These crossbow, if they sit here, they can deny probably 6, 7
And he
farms.
only needs to leave like 4 crossbow though. He can still be active with the rest of his army.
That's right. Kados hasn't made Manasper in a very long time now, or even any kind of military.
It looks like he's gunning for those trebs.
Oh yeah, 100%. His economy very, very close to clicking up to the next stage. Or maybe just buys a little bit of food and he's just about up. Who has to respond with a scorpion though. He's being delayed with this pressure from Nos Zombie.
Yeah, look, I think a Scorpion is the right decision. Even though No Zombie is coming back, Kados is still in control. So play the safe game, get that Scorpion out. You'll be a few seconds, maybe a minute later to imp. That's okay because No Zombie very far away from Imperial.
Again, against Meso Civs, Scorpions are very, very good. Enough Scorpions can kill pretty much anything that Mesopotamian Civs can make. Maybe other than very, very high amounts of eagles. But No Zombie's just going to play it safe for now. He's going to pull out of the base of Kados. He thinks he's done enough damage. And the Scorpions are here to clean up and make sure that there's no more harassment.
Yep. And it looks like No Zombie is starting to finally establish his base. He's expanded a fair bit to the north. There's a TC up there in the north as well, the northeast quadrant. And he's looking very, very good.
Oh, that's amazing. Kados, oh wow. I can't believe No Zombie has such a great chance in this game.
Mate, I'm amazed.
What a beautiful game by No Zombie here. And Kados, though, still up with the upper hand. These rams, we're going to see what they do. We saw these rams before. I don't think it's enough rams.
It's not.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where, yes, Kados' castle is on less health, but you need to take it out. Otherwise, it doesn't matter how much health it's on.
Oh, man. We're going to have to see what the reaction is here from No Zombie when we see the Imperial Age 1 minute away, 60 seconds. It's this TC. Did you see this?
I didn't. It's...
What a risky TC to click imp on. I guess you don't want too many vills in this area, so it does make sense delaying the vill production, but very risky, you know. You never know what could
I
happen.
love how optimistic you are. I think
Yeah.
it's insane to have the TC there, let alone go imp on it.
It's just not a risk you want to take at this point. But his Kados is doing just fine with it.
Yeah, who are we to judge, right? Where he casting, Kados is there playing.
That's amazing.
He's made it this far.
Yeah. Zombie still with this tower, but not really much else.
Not much.
He's got the equal vill numbers.
Equalville, but it's that tech advantage that Kados has had all game.
The Bodkin manages to take out a lot of vills from Kados.
Is that Vill in the perfect spot right now, or have they just not targeted it?
Maybe. I
on the line.
saw someone to the right and the left of her die.
Yeah.
She's still there with her hammer build.
Hammering away, saving this forward
Amazing.
position. But is there a Treb coming? There is a Treb in queue.
Oh, there has to be Trebs in queue. And now this position is just going to be brutal. Kados is going to have an amazing time with the Trebs in the back of the castle here. And a free pot shot's taking at the No Zombies castle while No Zombie has to scramble for something. He's trying to go to Eagles now.
I think there is a forward ball still there starting to attack from Nos Zombie onto Kados's base.
Yep.
I don't know if they're going to be enough. I personally would probably bring them back and try to snipe that trap. Buy yourself a little bit more time and try to get up to Imperial.
Oh, 100%. That's probably what the Eagles are for. Just a desperate Treb snipe. And if you can get a few good Treb snipes, it can take you like minutes into the game that you wouldn't have had otherwise.
Yeah, look, and there was a fight, but I think Kados has now cleared it up down in his base.
Oh, there was? Ooh, yes.
Yeah, cleaning up that forward ball. Those Eagles going down.
Down.
There's a lot of dead bodies there.
And the Manaspa production is happening again because now he's up to Imperial Age. He doesn't have to focus on his economy as much.
And oh my God, Nos Zombie clawed back the eco lead, 82 villages. But let's see if it plays a role.
He does.
3 Trebs banging down that castle is gone. Towers and production buildings next.
And now No Zombie is left without a castle or a starting TC.
Yeah, look, Nos Zombie, he's held on this long. Can he hold on even longer and maybe turn the tide? I don't want to count him out after saying we're probably seeing the game.
He's holding on. Like he's got to be in for a reason. Even if he has 1% of winning this game, I still think he's doing good for hanging on and giving himself a chance at least. You only get one shot at this here at the LAN in Sydney.
Bread pudding, mate. I thought the same thing when like 20 minutes ago. So Nos Zombie is doing the most with all of this right now. And there's the GG.
There's the GG. Well played by Kados. Kados playing out of his mind right now. Very, very clean from Kados.
Mate, we're in for a great Game 3.
This is going to be the best.
It's going to be unreal.
Wow.
The level being shown by both of these players and the ingenuity. It's very different to seeing when you see those ST players go up against each other. It's very same. Whereas this, we're seeing some differences and it's really exciting.
That's right. And the differences in game style and everything. Oh, man, what an exciting set. Game 3, I'm sure, is going to be underway very soon. We're up to date. There's no spec delay. These players are playing live in the tournament in the other room. We're off in the caster room right now. Amazing by Kados. Am I right, J Dungle? Beautiful, beautiful game. Just very, very well played by Kados, keeping his advantage, making sure he doesn't lose it. And I think the clutch moment for Kados was a subtle one, is when he moved to switch to economy. Let me switch through my statistics right now if we can see them. And when Kados, what he did, he made 6 Manaspa, and then he stopped making them. He stopped producing them. He made his second TC, and then he went for an eco advantage instead. You're really using like his initial Manaspa to get so much damage, and then switching immediately for the greed, for the Imperial Age. And that just happened to be the position that he needed. This castle plus the Imperial Age, absolute domination by Kados. And here we have Shane's taking a bit of a break now. He's left me here. We're going to go maybe straight into Game 3. Let's have a look. Oh, one thing I should do is you guys probably can't hear the game audio. Oh, wow. I think I know. Oh, that's kind of strange. Let me just turn the in-game audio up, except it's already up to max. I'm a little confused. That's fine. Let's go into the next game. I'm not hearing very many game sounds. I hope you guys can hear the game sounds. I don't, like, desktop audio is showing as pretty much nothing, so I'm assuming there is no game sound. I will take a second to try to figure this out. And the game's already here, guys. We see the next civs already, I bet. Joining. No spec delay. These no spec delay here games, man. They're going so fast. Straight into the next one. OBS isn't connected to game audio. Oh. I think it is. I think it is because it is reacting to it. But we have to go straight into the action, though. This is a lamer map, which means there is zero time to waste. And especially with the Goffs pick, Goffs with the villager forward, Goffs with insta-loom means this villager has a lot of HP and potential to do laming and all kinds of shenanigans in the base of Kados. Zombie does not want to muck around this game. He's going forward right away. And this scout fight's going well for no Zombie. Kados has to run away. This is not the fight that Kados wanted with the scout. And Zombie might be 2 pigs richer from this. Taking those pigs, having the 200 food lead now. Zombie with a 200 food lead as Goffs. Now, this could be dangerous. Won't be able to do too much harassment with the scout. The low HP scout will only be able to do so much against villagers, but these villagers, they also have loom, so they're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. Any one of these villas could take out the scout. I'm sure Kados will want to be careful with his low HP scout now. And we get a 1 boar safely in for Kados. I think this pig advantage is still going to be pretty nice for Nos Zombie, though. Let's have a look. 7 on food for both. And now Nos Zombie just bringing out the lumber camp now. And bringing in the first boar for Nos Zombie. Now, Goffs have been buffed this year. Now they get more food from the boar. And this means that each boar that Nos Zombie takes in, he's going to be getting a lot more food than his opponent. And
Sorry, guys, I've been MIA.
Yeah, you're right, mate. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. We have the Goths. Is this I'm excited. Is this normal for the day or?
No, I personally picked Goss because they're my favorite civ. It's really a personal favorite, so I'm really excited to see them here. But I have not seen a single other player go Goffs yet.
Mate, I am so keen to watch this one.
I'm fully convinced that it's because of the instant loom bonus and the extra food you get from the boars would be the reasoning behind the Goffs pick here. Being able to, he sent a Vil forward immediately, not Zombie. So.
And we know Not Zombie, no stranger to that early pressure with infantry. Tried it last game, didn't quite work out.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we're going to see it again.
Yeah, that could go a lot better with Goffs. We'll find out. Melee is also a very scary civ, though. I really like Kados' civ. In my opinion, I've been talking with a few other players here. I keep telling them, guys, Melee is underrated. Melee is underrated. I think Melee is very good for this map.
Yeah, and against what I think is going to be some early pressure with infantry, that timing and clicking up is going to be pretty crucial. And I think the biggest thing about Melee with their underrated is they suck in my hands. Yeah. With these players, they make use of that timing.
Yeah. Melee, I think they're one of the strangest civs in the game to play. You have to play them different to any other civ that exists. If you're not remembering to actually not click up and actually make the right number of vills, then you can be in very awkward situations with Melee.
Yeah, you've got to make those active choices. Do I want to go early and get that timing? Do I want to go a little bit later and get that strong eco? Or you do what I do. And you have the exact same build as every other civ, and all of a sudden you're short to click up to on your fast castle.
And that's when it's a real problem for civs like Melee. Looks like we're going to go for a blacksmith here, and barracks here, right on the front. No Zombie bringing the second build over. Now, this is Zombie's second Dark Age building, so he has to complete this barracks before he's allowed to click up to the Feudal Age.
Yeah, and just Yellow there, could you just clarify, are there any audio issues, or that's all sorted now? You can hear game sounds, but maybe OBS isn't connected, so I'm just a little bit. Yeah, if you could clarify, we want to give you the best experience possible and have the best. This is going to go down in history, mate. In 10 years, when this is $1 million land, they're going to play clips of this stream.
That's right. It was the first one ever. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Mill going down for Zombie as well. He's definitely got it in queue. He's got it in queue. Making one last Vil, going to click up on 21 villas. But no Zombie, and Kados isn't up yet. This is a strange build difference, I think.
I tell you what, 37 idle TC.
Yeah.
I did mention how good their macro was in one of the previous games, but that is pretty gnarly. Was there anything I missed at the start of the game?
Awkward. There was the early laming. Now, maybe Kados got a little scared. He freaked out a little bit because he lost his scout, and there was a really, really close scout fight, so maybe he was just distracted.
Yeah, look, either way, not ideal.
That's right.
These little small changes make a massive difference at this level. And not Zombie, he's producing militia now. Where are the two that is? Oh, Men at Arms, sorry. Where are the two that are on the field at the moment?
Oh, yeah. So these militia, it's a good question. That's a good question.
'Cause
Wait a
there's-
minute.
there's-
There's 2 produced already. This is the
Yeah.
3rd one.
Yeah, where are
There we go.
There we
I'm
go.
blind. Here we are.
Mate, and if we can't spot them, good luck, Kados.
Yeah, I know, right? And Kados didn't notice until his Vill's already half HP and he has to pull it back.
And those relics, acting like a wall, harder for
That's
the villager
right.
to get
They
back.
actually did so much damage, didn't they? They were the reason that Villa is half HP right
Yeah,
now.
good to get. Look, honestly though, Kados, good save to make sure that Vil stays alive. I probably would have lost that.
Yeah. Now Kados doesn't have a barracks up yet, so we're gonna actually have to wait before Kados can do anything in Feudal Age right now.
Yeah, that timing not great. And again, we talk about that melee timing. It's
Yeah.
always tough to work with.
Such a strange civ.
Denying the berries now, no zombie.
This is really good. Getting that meta arms in, not idling the TC at all. Well, he went up on 21 Vils, so that's a little expected. And I'm expecting an archery range follow-up. There it is.
Phenomenal.
Archery range follow-up with the 2 on gold already means he's going to have no problem pumping out some archers very soon.
Yep, and all the main job of those archers to make sure that his man-at-arms can get some more damage in. Quick walls are not going to be enough here. Kados needs to be proactive.
That's right. That's right. Kados really needs something strong that he can strike back with, or at least defend his base. He's going to put wall up on this side. That's okay, but he needs to address the army that no zombie's going to have, and he's going to have more on the way soon.
Yeah, and thank you to Nuvius.
Oh, blind casters. Here we go. Kados is trying to cause the chaos over here with a tower. I bet he's going to go for another one. He's got enough on stone for it. He's going to drop another one very soon. The counter tower is down for zombies, so it's going to be a tower war right here unless Kados backs off.
Yeah, and Nuvius pointing out that Not Zombie has lost his scout again.
Yeah, that's right. Wait. I don't know if I saw that, but yeah.
No, I didn't. I'm just reading. I'm trusting you. Is it Nuvius, I'm trusting you, mate.
Yeah.
If you've trolled me, well done. But it's
you're
2 games
right.
in a row.
Oh, Kados must have won the scout fight. I'm crazy. Never mind. Yeah. No, he was correcting me. I think I said Kados had lost his scout before. It was no zombie losing his scout. And yeah, a few farms going up.
Yeah, and this is one of those small details, Kados. Those forward tower villages are now idle. As we see here, is that man-at-arms going to get in?
This is really annoying. One man-at-arms to do damage against the buildings, while one spear just has a tiny little poke at that villager just to delay those
And you
extra
just
walls.
know it's negligible resources there that are just annoying the crap.
Oh yeah, that's going to be so annoying. A lot of idle time being forced right now by Not Zombie. This is really well played.
Alrighty, sorry about that. We just had a technical hiccup, but we are back running in. Or maybe you heard the conversation we were whispering about. That's okay.
maybe.
We're our archery range.
Range going up. And yeah, this will be...
Look, I'm a little bit concerned
archers
about
as well.
Kados. He didn't get the timing and he doesn't have the eco lead. It's a little bit... It's on edge.
It's not looking good for Kados. I 100% agree. These meta-arms getting so much value, taking out the mill, taking out houses.
Yeah, and I think people underrate when you're watching a game. I took out a house. When you're playing a game, even without losing houses, I get housed. So
Yeah, 100%.
and that's not a low elo thing. I've been in plenty of Viper streams. So.
That's true. It's very true. Oh, these spearmen. This is a really strange fight. I would, you'd expect a skirmisher and a meta-arm to do fine against the 2 spears, but these spears actually making the little army.
Is he
run
just
away.
efficiency maxing here?
Yeah.
Maybe not zombie. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna no health lost.
It's actually a nice little trick because they outrun the meta-arms and they stay in the minimum range of the skirm. So that was a really, really well played move by Kados, who usually wouldn't survive with the spearmen there, but he did a great job just then.
And you know what, Kados? We're gonna pretend like it was on purpose. You knew those speed stats, and you knew exactly what you were doing there.
7 Vils worth of idle time. Yeah. It's a 3-minute idle times TC for Kados. It's not great for the melee player right now.
Then again, it's not a macro issue. Oh, maybe it is a macro issue, but he just doesn't have the food. The berry's going down early, and he just hasn't gone back, putting a mill down now to try and reclaim those resources.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I hope we can get that back up.
And you said there was a lame earlier as well.
There was. So there was... there was 2 sheep. So no zombie gives 200 food up.
Yeah, so no berries, sheep gone. It's a tough thing
it was
to
not
manage.
good. I'm sure that hurt Kados so much in this feudal age. Kados is just struggling to keep his base under control right now.
Not Zombie applying that pressure. Clear military lead. Closer to Castle Age as well. And
Yeah, that's right. And the Goth's getting so much more food from the boars has just catapulted into a massive lead for Zombie here with the army control 14-2. 14-2 as he walks into the base. This is my base
Quick
now.
walls,
Says
quick walls
Zombie.
are up.
The quick walls are well played
But
by
they're gonna go
Kados,
down.
but it's it's not gonna last too long. He's only gonna be here for a few seconds, I'm sure. Metadarms, especially Goth Metadarms, they have a bonus damage against buildings on top of the normal bonus damage that Metadarms already have against buildings. These are gonna go down quick.
yeah, and is there pressure on those berries from Kados as well? On Kados's berries?
Not yet.
Not yet,
He's
no.
freely taking those. We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could swear. Yeah. Oh no, those are the berries. It's not teal. Sorry.
It's a weird color for the berries.
Yeah,
though.
I'm a little bit away and my eyesight is not the best. So that's just me.
Oh, this tower feels. Oh, that's a
Another-
nice tower by Kados.
And we mentioned it last game. If you're behind in Feudal Age, towers are one of the more stronger damage output options that you've got to defend and attack with this in this case.
Oh yeah, that's right. And this tower, oh man, it's actually causing a massive amount of disruption for NozZombie, and NozZombie will move off to a different side of the lumber camp now.
I think that's the right call, right? Like instead of trying to like micro individual villages like Hera would, just build a new lumber camp and focus where you need to.
Yeah. And now, oh man, these 4 Metadarms are going to get just crazy value, and they're not even being contested as they hit down the archery range from Kados.
Yep, and look, G Dungle, look, it does feel like that, doesn't it? But I think it's a consequence of the level that we're at. Resisting a lame and then also losing your berries, it's very difficult for even the S tier guys to handle.
Yeah, that's right.
Kados under the pump, and then you add in the pressure of being Malay with that tightness in his timing.
Yep.
It's always going to be an uphill battle.
NozZombie a minute away from Castle Age. This is such a dominant game by NozZombie, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
Fletching for Kados, though. Sorry to cut you off.
no,
Those
good.
towers, maybe they can do some more damage with that coming in.
Oh, I hope so. Yeah, these towers are actually going to be brutal. And if he gets another tower here, which it looks like he might, Zombie could be struggling for wood, which would keep Kados in the game, give him a reason to keep playing on.
And wood, it's a crucial resource. If you want to keep pushing, you need it for your siege, for new
do.
production buildings, for developing that farming eco. Wood is the lifeblood of your civ.
Man, looks like Kados might be wanting to move out. I think he's had enough defending his base. He's like, all right.
Can he get that villager?
Oh,
No,
this
backs
feels big.
away.
This villa is so big. There's the siege workshop, and I don't think that NozZombie is going to let anyone deny that.
No.
That is a siege workshop going in the front for NozZombie as he pushes away the only army that Kados has to the side of the map. These skirmishes saying no thank you.
But what it does do, there's no range on the front now for Zombie. He's only got those infantry, and well, they're doing a lot of work, but it's always harder to wall behind when there is some range backing those infantry. So maybe a little bit of breathing room. He's pulled them away from the front. Can he capitalize and stabilize his base? Probably not, but let's see what happens.
Yeah. We're going to see the Mangonel coming out for NozZombie now. 20% on the way. And Kados is almost up. Now, Kados will get up very quickly. So I feel like he still might even have a chance here if he clicks up very soon and manages to pull something off. But he's going to have to defend against his Mangonel in the meantime.
Yep.
Archers come back at a crucial moment. That's such a well-played timing by Kados. Most players wouldn't have the confidence to do this. Sorry about that, guys. Straight back into the game.
Look, this is a LAN event. There's people live. We're not in our bedrooms right now. We are in a massive event in Sydney, Fortress.
Oh, that's right. Man, what a game this has been. Oh, man, I am so pumped. Now, we see the Castle Age coming in by Kados. Oh, boy. Kados is... I really like this play by Archers. It's showing me that he's still trying everything he can.
He
to
is
get back in
racking
this
his
game.
brain
That's
and
right.
he's going through those files and saying, what is my win condition?
Yeah.
And look, he's got that Repairville, I'm pretty sure, during that little pause that we had.
Yeah.
We could maybe set up a Cam Phoenix for the finals. We'll see what's happening. There is a webcam here, but it's not our setup right now. We'll see how we go. But that Mangonel needs to be taken care of as
It sure
quickly as he
does.
can. Look at those idle farms.
Yeah, man, there's so much economy denied by Kados over here. And I just heard a Vil die. That was, oh no, a unit died. That was just the skirmisher. That was just the skirmisher. And
Yeah.
Kados is just holding the fort.
It's probably a worse position, but it does remind me of last game where one player's got the forward advantage, but this Kados now defending like a madman.
Now, the unique unit by Melee actually goes really, really well into Goths, I think. Goths actually don't have too much they can do about the unique unit from Melee once they get up, but Kados is going to have to fight really hard to see that.
Yeah,
he
that
will get it up,
Karambit
though.
Warrior with its damage, just unreal.
That's right. The Karambit Warrior is an infantry unit to get the free infantry melee armor, and it will actually kill every single unit that Zombie has made so far this game.
I am amazed at the defenses we've been seeing for this set. It is next level.
Oh yeah, I'm so happy that Kados is now in Castle Age with a castle of his own. And it means that, and he's going to have a great answer for the siege for the elite skirmishes that we're seeing from Zombie.
Yep, and good army control. He's got 3 Karambits, and I don't think he's taken damage on them yet.
No, he's being very, very careful. I think he might want to mass up a few more. These things create so fast. This is, for those who aren't aware, the fastest creating unit in the game.
Are they the same? They're half population as well, right?
That's right. Half population space, insanely fast, very cheap as well. Great unit, the Karambit Warrior, but that means he needs a lot of them. They're not too effective on their own.
And they're very squishy.
They are extremely squishy, so they die very, very quickly to ranged units. So these skirms actually might even have a good chance of taking them out before they get in the minimum range.
Yeah, look, and 2 Mangonels, a Ram, a Scorpion, Cav Archers
Here we
coming
go.
out.
Karambit's coming in. They're going to target the Cav Archer first. They're going in the minimum range of the skirms. They're completely ignoring the battering rams, running right past the skirms. They want to take out the Scorpion.
Going
they
down.
want to pass the Scorpion. Are they going to take the Mangonel next? They're not. They're not. They won't be able to, and they're getting melted by the cavalry archers. There's not enough. They go down. They go down. Oh no!
No, one military left for Kados. Look, hindsight is 2020. That Ram needed to go down.
That's right. Cavalry archers coming in at the clutch moment. I think the cavalry archers had the damage output that Kados, that Zombie desperately needed.
I did not think that I would be saying Goth cavalry archers.
Goth cavalry archers as massive hype. Now Goths actually get fully upgraded Imperial cavalry archers, which is not something you see every day.
No.
Yeah. And oh wow, what a huge play by Zombie. I think if
More Karambits. Will the Mangonel go down?
this is
Scorpion trying to do some work. Minimum range in effect.
That's right. The Mangonel does go down. The Scorpion will too. The melee damage is just absolutely insane by the Karambits.
Just holding on.
Huge
Just holding
picks,
on. Now
huge snipes.
we can't ignore those bars at the top. 55 to 34 Vils, 20 to 3 military. But it just makes this defense all the more impressive. That one castle doing amazing work.
That's right. That's right. Oh man, Kados is fighting tooth and nail for this game. He's going to keep messing up more units. I think his only out still is the Karambit Warriors.
I think some lucky mango shots are needed. Now that there's so many skirms and archers CA around, I think he's got to get out at least one mango and try to thin out these numbers so the Karambits can then shine.
Yeah. Wow. This is the Cav Archers are going to walk right into the base. This is our base now.
Yeah, and that tower now proving crucial, pushing those CA away.
That was a really nice tower, yeah.
Keeping his eco alive. TC under pressure. Does he have a second one?
Does he have a second? Was it TC?
Yeah,
No. This is the only TC. This is going to be a very awkward situation for Kados if he loses this TC. Yeah, now he's relying on the Mangonel. So this is what he's been playing towards. I saw him stop producing Karambits for a bit. He just needs the siege to work now.
Yeah, these mango shots are going to be crucial. Does he get it? He gets the mango. Now he just needs a shot on Zombie's army. Can he do it? Repairs need to come in because those CA are doing damage.
That's right. The CA got a great shot on the Mangonel. Hopefully he's been able to repair that back. Siege is a great play because everything Zombie's made is just ranged and Siege counters everything.
Yep, and again, it's that final punch that Zombie can't land. And Kados doing the most with not a massive eco to defend this.
Yeah. Oh man, he's hopefully gonna get more siege out, but he can't afford it just yet. He just can't afford it. Mangonel's one of the most expensive costly units you can make, so he's gonna struggle to afford it.
Yeah, but he's doing a lot of work with the one he's got back at full health now, pushing away, keeping that zombie army at bay. And talking of Kados's eco, does he have any eco upgrades? Does he even have any, is that wood upgrade click? No.
I can't believe it. You just mentioned, I'd never even noticed this. He hasn't gotten bid axe. That's huge. And that would absolutely result in a massive res collected difference. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow! Look, we
Oh, wow.
You know, we're pointing things out to each other,
I think it
and
would have
that
been more
eco-
exciting if you did buy. No, it's a really good point,
Look,
man.
GG, well done.
Well played. What an intense game, man. Not Zombie, not letting up, not giving his opponent a chance to breathe in an exhilarating set. Going to the game 3, really well played by Kados.
Kados, phenomenal play. That game 2, he got the leg up with the scout. This game 3, even his defense, unreal under trying circumstances. The lame, losing his berries. He still hasn't collected those berries. We can see it on screen. To hold out for this long, a 30-minute in-game timer.
Kados put out an amazing fight, forcing NozZombie to at least respect him every single step of the way, slowing down NozZombie, making sure NozZombie paid attention to exactly what was going on.
100%. And it's that Australian spirit, right? Defending, gritty, tough games. What
a great best of 3 for the Royal Relics Sydney land.
Can't wait for the final, which Zombie is now in.
That's right. Can we check? Maybe we can check the bracket. I could pull it up. I'll pull it up for you guys if it's updated. Let me just check my phone really quick first to see the other players.
100%.
Because the other semifinals are going simultaneously to these.
Yeah, and so it would be really cool. I might check to see if that other semifinal is still going. They've just finished. Do you have a winner for us? The game is over. So these brackets are going to be crucial.
That's right. So the finals will be going up. I could take this time to show you guys the bracket. That's probably the best thing to show you guys on screen right now. Let me just pull it up.
Yeah, look. And then after that bracket, I'll run people through Fortress and maybe what will happen for the next one. And then you can. And look, I'm pretty hyped. I'm a few points down. I've got that mead now lined up again from Greedy Bear, Modern Mead, mixed berry flavor. It's a phenomenal
Now,
drop.
aren't the winners getting some of this mead?
I hope so.
Three cases each.
Sorry, mate. Do you want to jump on the mic? What was your name?
Is that all of the top 3?
The Lolmeister.
Lolmeister!
Nice to meet you. I'm ShaunPlays.
That's Richmond.
Nice to meet you. Lolmeister,
Hello.
let us know what they're going to get.
Oh, look, just rumors. Oh, no, they're not just rumors. But it has been confirmed that there is definitely free mead going to, I believe it is the top 3 finishers in the tournament will receive cases of mead each.
Time for me to go meet NozZombie and try to snake some of those meads because this is a phenomenal drop from Tim, who is here in the venue. And this is what I mean. The experience of a LAN, especially one in Australia where it's not all, everyone's not on edge. This is a very fun vibe, a lot of community. You just come and chat to Silva, who's the organizer of the event, and we can't thank him enough again for organizing this. I think T90's meetup was a massive leg up for the scene here. Fortress saw the power of the Age of Empires 2 community, and everyone on stream right now, if you are keen to come next time, I would highly recommend it. Hopefully there is a next time. I'm probably going to put in a little bit of effort to make sure next time happens as well.
Absolutely, man. I'm going to do everything I can to see it next time because, man, this has been such a good event. I made sure I put everything I could possibly into this day. I'm all dressed up for it. I'm dressed like a Viking.
Yeah, when we get that webcam up, people are going to see you, and it looks special.
I can get the webcam set up. I don't know if it's attached. So what if I press this? This is my normal webcam. Again,
thank you to Tricky Mickey, who's sent in a follow 3 days ago. Also, Pleco from 5 minutes ago. And me.
Yeah, Lolmeister. He's in the room with us. Let's go! Oh, what a party right now.
And that's the LAN vibes, right? Somebody walks in, drops a follow on stream, tells us about the cases going around.
Amazing.
Look, the after party, if those cases are open, woof.
Yeah.
Look, keen on the after party. And look, Silver Sun, amazing work. Thank you so much. I can't say it enough. He's organized this. I don't think he's a creator, but hopefully we can support him somehow to get 2026 running again.
Man, I'm going to do everything we can. That sounds good. That sounds good. All right, I might take a quick break, swap out, and we'll keep at it while we wait for the grand finals.
Too easy. Yeah. I might just run people through Fortress.
Sounds good.
For next time, and then I'll join you, and then we'll come back for the finals. We'll see how that goes.
Perfect. All right, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Alrighty, Shaun taking over the stream. So if you notice a drop in quality, it's to be expected. Hopefully you all enjoy me anyway. This has been the bracket all day though. JB, you're not, your eyes aren't deceiving you. JBR, the man, right? The guy GL goes to organize their tournaments, currently organizing Sudden Disaster. might have misspoken with GL, but he's definitely T90's guy. He's going to be doing TTL5, the 100K prize pool coming through, biggest in the next 12 months. He's here in person as well, supporting the crew. So if you guys can come here 2026, going to be absolutely phenomenal. This is the venue that we are using. Can't guarantee that it's going to be the venue for 26, but it's the venue for today. Fortress in the heart of Sydney. Great, next to Central Station. So if you want to stay around, there's accommodation options for everyone. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, so we are playing concurrent semifinals there, Logan, Josh, and Yellow, just because of the constraints of being in a LAN. If we played individual semifinals, this thing would have finished after the venue closes. So, and I arrived late, right? This started pretty early. Started 12 o'clock. Games kicked off. So we just need to get through the brackets. A lot of best of ones coming through. So yeah, it's just a time constraint. But who knows if we can build this up, if we can have a multi-day LAN, we can extend the times, have later sets, play the finals on their own day. It's all about building that community from the ground up. And look, it's an amazing start. Like I said, started with T90's meetup, and then it's now built into this. Is this Melbourne or is this Sydney? This looks like Sydney. So this is the room that all the games are being played in. But we've gotten rid of these chairs, and there's now tables with PCs coming down this way. There's people on the edge watching. There's a massive screen here that people are watching games on. There's people upstairs as well. So there's a balcony overlooking this arena. They're watching the game as well. It's really, really cool. Sorry, just reading chat. I'm not a massive streamer. I'm more a presenter, so I can't talk and read it at the same time. Sorry, guys. It's going to be a little bit of dead time. Back away. Yeah, it is tight for time. Metal, it smells phenomenal. This is a really good venue. There's a bar, there's food, there's other gamers playing other games. It's a themed venue, which hopefully I can show you. So yeah, it's a really cool themed venue. This might be Melbourne. This is definitely Sydney. So this is the bar. You can see the themes, the shields on the side. If you go deeper, there's TVs there that you can play video games on. Not the main arena, but it is the bar that we use. So yeah, pretty fun place to be. Nice place to hang out. If there's one in 2026, make a day of it. Let's see if I can navigate these brackets. There we go. Press F11 to get that full screen coming in. Press F11. There we go. Beautiful. So we've seen Nos Zombie going through to the finals. The brackets haven't updated yet. Mr. Dodo, Invisible Duck are the other two finalists. I don't know what the result of that was, but I am being told that there is a result. Unfortunately, I don't know who's going to be facing Nos Zombie in the final. But an amazing day so far. I'm going to take a little bit of a break as well. I don't want to just waffle on and keep you guys for too long for no reason. I know that can get pretty annoying as a viewer myself. I'm primarily a viewer. So I'll leave the stream here. Royal Relic. Put the bracket up for you guys. If you want to get these guys on, get their ratings and all that sort of stuff, feel free. Discuss in the stream. It's not my stream, so I don't know what scene Jake wants it on. So I will be right back. Not more than 5 minutes before I make a decision. Promise I'll be back waffling very, very soon.
Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to actually cast the next semifinals, the other semifinals. The bracket is still underway and game 2 is currently going right now. So I'm going to go find it in
100%. And look, this is what a LAN is, right? There's no website for us to jump down. We have to duck in and out to get our word from the organizers about what's happening.
It's all about word of mouth over here at the LAN. Let me get a name. It was Invisible Duck. And I am really not used to this keyboard.
Mr. Dodo is another guy. Yeah, there it is. We've got the game 2 is what we're going into. I don't know who won the first game, so that's great. Should I duck out and find out?
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna speed up to the game. I might do some speed casting on the way while Shane Go gets the first game results. So this will be the second game. We've got a Celt selection by Invisible Duck. We've seen Invisible Duck pick Celts pretty much every single set so far. Invisible Duck was the player who knocked me out. We went to a game 3. It was 1-1, and then he took me out to steal my lanyard and pass on to the quarterfinals. It was. And now we have Invisible Duck against the Franks as Mr. Dodo. Mr. Dodo is, as you guys can see, a 2K player.
Righty, and I've got the results here. Duck winning game 1.
Whoa! Duck with game 1, man. Duck is on a roll today, isn't he?
Yeah, mate. He's look, I'll be honest. This is the first 30 seconds I'm seeing of him.
Yeah. That's fair.
But I trust your word.
Well, he was my opponent earlier. And man, he is playing well today. I only managed to take 1 game off him. We had a very close set.
What you're saying is you'd be in the grand final if you didn't meet Duck so early in the bracket.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
I'd be casting all by myself.
Oh, yeah. The tragedy. Invisible Duck over here. Wow, they're so far into the game. We did know this. We were just going to go and cast what we could of the game while we wait for the grand finals, because this is the last semifinals that we need to have before we get to that. We will find the opponent for Nos Zombie in this game, potentially. Invisible Duck has match point. Invisible Duck losing a Vil there, saving another very clutch quick walls by Invisible Duck as we watch continually on 12x speed, as I will continue to cast at 12x speed. The pikeman getting converted at 12x speed.
I'm surprised he's still breathing. This is amazing casting. Guys, put a follow down for Jake if you haven't yet. Maybe a sub too. We have another caster coming in. This is, oh my God. That is the best Siege Workshop denial I have ever seen. And the pre-wall. That Vil can now go nowhere.
That's right. He's trapped. He's trapped. He was going to have to fight his way out of that. And that was a huge play by Dodo, completely taking out the tempo of the game by Invisible Duck. Invisible Duck not going to be able to get the siege that he wanted up. And this will completely throw a spanner in the wrench of the Duck's plans. Dodo, on the other hand, he's not going for the aggressive play. Rather than the siege workshop forward, and Dodo's going for a boom. Dodo's going for a boom, and I hope it's not the end of the Dodo.
And full control from Dodo, though. He's playing defensively, going against the forward, but with the eco lead and the military lead, he seems to be in control. Having won the first game, he's very confident.
Dodo's in a good spot now. Duck having to pull way more villages to put this siege workshop down, and it's actually on Duck to make the plays. If everything goes smoothly here, Dodo's going to be in a good spot.
Yep, and have we spoken about the civs for this game, or have we just?
Oh, no, we're only speeding through. I did mention Invisible Duck has picked Celt almost every match so far, so Celt is a good pick for him. He's liking the siege. He was playing very defensive last time he did, though. Getting
the explosion of the Frank's Castle Edge, though, which it looks like Mr. Dodo is building up to, already having 6 knights on the field, taking some Vils. Take it away.
Yeah, amazing. We're going to see one Vil go down. That Vil was very dead and making its way over to the gate, but no mercy for that one. Dodo will be very happy with that pick as he continues to run away from the pikeman, running out for revenge for his bud. That pikeman will also be going down in turn.
Yeah, and look.
Oh, amazing sniper over here on the front, though. Mr. Dodo taking out the Mangonel and might be taking out a second.
Yeah, look, can he save it? Can he not?
Okay. Oh, man, this is still close.
Mangonel going back to the TC. Vils coming into repair.
This could be a trade. A Mango for a monk, a Mango for a knight. It's a knight, though.
And Dodo still chasing down that Mangonel with his 1 pike over there.
A free knight.
And the mango, oh, I saved it. It was on, oh my God.
That was so close. That was an amazing play by Duck. And I think it was clutch repairs right there. Otherwise,
Yeah,
it would have gone down.
Yeah, it looked like it was on 1 HP for a second there.
Oh,
Now back
wow.
to full health.
That's amazing. Well played by Duck. Absolutely on fire today. And Dodo still keeping up a great defense of his base. I really like the position from Dodo right now. If I'm not going to lie, Shane, this position with the 3 Frank TCs, Frank farms, great economy right now.
Mate, that castle explosion is about to happen. Metal, mate, I don't know how channel points work here, but I'm going to try to get Silver Sun in for an interview before that grand final. He's the organizer. If you want to ask him a question, maybe try to push for a second edition of this in 2026. That'll be pretty cool.
That's right. That's right. I do have a lot of channel points, guys. I'm not on my home PC, though, so I'm not sure if they're set up. The memes might not be working today, and honestly, I hope they're not, because we have a very serious and amazing semi-finals happening right now in here in Sydney, here live. And now we see the game's slowing down just a little bit. But not in the base of Duck.
The Knights are in. Are they going to do some damage? And oh my God, it's 9 o'clock. It's flown by. I'm thinking it's 7 p.m. right now. We were supposed to be done. The grand final hasn't started, but I'm excited.
That's right, man. I did the exact same thing 5 minutes ago. I looked at the time and I'm like, how have we spent so much time playing Age of Empires 2 in Sydney? We have a great defense by Invisible Duck so far. Hasn't actually lost too much to the Knights yet. The Knights will continue looking for picks, and oh man, this is going to be annoying. Only one pike for now. And oh wow, more mangonel trades on the front. So much going on. These players have to place all their focus in 2 different spots.
Yeah.
And oh, the castle.
The castle's coming down. Look, I'm trying to find a window, mate. I'm not trying to be rude, but the castle's coming down. We want to introduce our 3rd caster, mate. Jump on the mic. Introduce yourself. Say hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I am Lolmeister. Pretty regular amongst the Aussie community. I will be joining you for the final, but for now, I'm just going to get my system plugged in and set up.
Exactly. Sorry, guys. Again, LAN, it's fun, it's crazy, it's chaos, just like this game. The castle did go up. Jake, what else has been happening while we're trying to sort this out?
Well, these Knights have just been cleaned up in the back of the base. It looks like they got some more Vil kills, but dude get cleaned up by the pikes. And oh man, more Knights going down on the middle here. And they'll be hitting down the Vils. We'll see how many converts they get. 1 convert. Oh, this has to be another conversion. This monk has been preaching for years, but nobody is here to listen to his message as the Knights go to take down both the monks. It's actually a really good trade for Dodo. I don't think that could have gone better. And Dodo is actually, dude, this is such a good stabilization for Dodo. Dodo with the eco lead and being able to defend with the castle. Celts are going to have a hard time pressuring this now. Dodo's in such a solid position right now. I don't know how Duck's going to do this. Now Duck's trying with 5 TCs.
5 TCs, my God. And with that Celt Wood bonus, it's going to be unreal. Sorry, guys, that we're jumping in and out. Technical issues. It is what it is. Lolmeister, Celt, 5 TCs going up against Frank's 3 TCs. 4 TCs. Is that 4 TCs from the Frank?
It is, yeah. Frank 4 TCs as well.
Who have you got, mate? Forget the score. Forget who's in front right now. Which eco's stronger? Which eco can win this?
Look, I reckon the Celts has a very strong eco advantage. However, if we do look at the Vil count already, even though it is 4 to 5 TCs, the Franks are leading the eco count by about 25 villages, and I think that's more than enough to compensate for the little bit of extra wood that the Celts bring in.
That's why we bring in Lolmeister, mate. I'm looking at TCs. He's looking at the eco counts, and if we look at the eco upgrades as well, we've got Heavy Plow in for Dodo as well as that Vil lead.
That's right, and the castle going forward. Now, we see a lot of castles going down in this position. Very close to the middle woodland. It seems to be a very safe spot to push out from, but also defend your base.
You know what? I think this is going to come down to who bites first. We can see they're both very high eco, very low military. That's been complete opposite of what we've seen for the majority of the tournament. And I think what we're going to see is very soon a absolute jump in military numbers from one or the other.
Oh, man. I agree.
Highly.
Nearing 100 Vils for both players. They both have to explode into something very soon. But these Knights taking out the Vils,
Are they going to deny this castle?
They won't deny the castle. They're just going to get some free damage. These might actually be some free Knights for Invisible Duck, but he's causing a lot of harassment in the meantime.
A lot of harassment. And look, coming into this casting.
The dodge! Well played, dodging the mangonel.
And deletes his own castle there, Mr. Dodo. Oh, did he lose it? He doesn't have 600 stone in the bank.
No way! Did he sell? What happened? I didn't even see that. The castle wasn't up, so he couldn't have shot it.
Oh, he's building another one.
Okay,
He
he
spent
placed
it
it. He
really
placed it
quickly.
immediately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart play, quick plays, so quick that we are not even able to keep up with him. And this is a great spot. And both these players, actually, this is the most similar Imperial Age timing that I have seen in a hot minute now. Both these players have clicked up, not at the same time. Dodo's 2 minutes up, but both of them have at least clicked it. But man, Frank's here with a massive tempo, I think. And the protection on all sides, man. It's just looking all up for the Franks right now.
I think Dodo's going to be very happy with this position. If you think about it, he's going to be imp with 2 minutes advantage on Invisible Duck. That's Trebuchet's out straight away. There's a brilliant wood line there that he can sit on one side of and Treb the Invisible Duck castle on the other. I think that's going to be pushing the maximum range of the Trebuchet, but I reckon he can just reach it.
Oh yeah. No, this standoff is absolutely going to favor the first person to pump Trebs.
Yep.
And now here come the Trebs, man.
And it's that castle
Trebs
advantage,
on all
right?
three
Three
production
castles.
TC. Oh, wow.
And he's got the eco for it. 700 gold in the bank. A little bit lacking on wood, but he's got those 40 vils there. He's going to be pumping these Trebs. That castle is going to be deleted very soon. Castle for Duck.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, man. These things are going to set up and start doing mad damage. Chemistry coming in, man. And Dodo, I did not expect him to be switching into the throwing axeman. That's unexpected for me.
I think it's a very smart decision. If you think about it, throwing axemen, they're all about taking out the enemy infantry. And I think if Celts are forced into anything other than infantry, that's a win for you either way.
Absolutely, yeah. That's a smart call. That is a smart call. And we see just more throwing axemen getting produced.
I don't mean to do map requests on the fly, but how many is it just the one siege workshop for Dodo? Because with chemistry coming in, bombard cannons are going to be on the menu.
Absolutely. I don't see oh yeah, there's one in the back. One siege workshop, and the chemistry is 20 seconds. So you're absolutely right, man. Those bombard cannons are real soon from coming out, and the res is right there for him. 2 siege workshops, there it is. Yep. So plenty of production for the BBC. Very soon to come, I'm sure.
And just as Invisible Duck does hit him, he's lost his one and only castle. Oh, actually, no, never mind. He has another castle down in the south. But keep in mind, he doesn't have the option of bombard cannons here. So he will be restricted to Trebs if he wants that long range option to take out buildings. And that is a nasty castle.
Yeah, that's right. What an aggressive play by Dodo. Dodo is not going to mess around with this one. He wants this game and he wants it now. These Trebs
However,
behind
the
it
mangoes are coming in. 3 mangoes descending on that castle. Can he do the unthinkable?
could get some damage. Let's see how it goes.
Pushes the vils away.
There's the first hit. Some of them are getting weak. There's going to be a few going down from that shot.
Damage. What about that shot? No one.
Ooh.
And
All
now
right.
the Trebs are in trouble. I didn't expect the Trebs to be in trouble.
I can't
Here we
believe
go.
it.
3 mangoes from the Celts with
Oh.
those bonuses. And he's got knights on his side as well.
The throwing axemen is so stacked and they're not dead yet. But it's so close. A single shot could be taking
How's the
them
mango
out.
micro from Dark? The hype.
wow.
Dodo stabilizing.
Yep, barely. He's going to have to send more vills, I think. These might not be enough vills at this point. There's more knights. Gonna keep 2 mangonels alive.
Hero Scout taking that final mangonel. Mate, that could have been unreal.
We have to send more vills.
over.
No.
No, it's
There's
not.
more vills coming. This is a really awkward spot because this foundation's getting trebbed now. This is going to be a very weak castle, even if it gets up.
100%.
It's down.
It's down.
Yep, it's down. Those trebs were there for too long, I think. There was just no chance at that point.
Now, is that a siege or castle foundation there from
That
Dodo?
is a castle there. That was a much safer castle than the last one. But it's still very trebable for Duck if he gets his trebs in position now.
Yeah, look, I think from Dodo, if I was him, it might be worth stabilizing instead of trying to push this advantage. Maybe a safer castle, build up your numbers again, and then push from there because those 2 trebs and that siege from the Celts seems to be stopping you. That being said, it's a lot of throwing axemen.
Guys, I just figured out why the throwing axemen were melting so quick in that fight. It's because they didn't have +2 armor. These guys are missing a lot of clothes, and all of a sudden they're now going to get a lot stronger. And throwing axemen just came in as well. We did just text that Dodo has finished researching, so his axemen just got a whole lot.
Can I
chunkier.
just say, prioritizing crop rotation over your infantry upgrades is I don't want to question it. They're in the
Frank's.
semifinals.
It's Frank, so he does get it
get
immediately for
but
free.
Isn't it?
He doesn't have a choice. It's forced down
Guys,
his throat.
look, I might be having a few ciders today. Okay.
That's all right. Look, honestly, I forget that Frank's get crop rotation. It's such a strong bonus. Man,
Forget
all
the
he
caster
needs-
issues though. These mango shots,
Yeah.
any single one of them connecting is going to be insane.
That's what I was about to say. A single shot could just do. Look at how weak these guys are. That was unfortunate, but there we go. And Duckman, it just doesn't get to the mango shots he needed, but I agree. Lolmeister, as he was saying, 2 or 3 different shots and a completely different game could have
Yep.
happened.
And
to them.
congratulations to Mr. Dodo.
Well played, Dodo. And he's going to game 3, isn't it?
No, he won the first game. That's
Dodo won the first game.
congratulations. Yeah.
Congratulations. So now we have our grand finalists. We have Dodo going up against the Noz Zombie for the crown here in Sydney.
Yeah, unreal. I can't wait to see how these play styles match up. It seems like last semi-final, they were very similar back and forth, right? One player was defending the early drush, and we saw some unreal defense, whereas this seemed like a bit more tit for tat. I'll be very curious to see how Zombie takes on Mr. Dodo.
Oh, man, this is going to be a matchup of the ages. I can't wait to watch this.
Yeah, and look, we've been saying it again. New game happening. Someone's upstairs. Orbeez, are you upstairs now, live? Mate, come say hi.
Yes, let's go. You're upstairs now? All right, I'll come find you guys soon. Does anyone know if the new game... Yes, Source said... So yeah, thank you for the update, Source. Source coming in to save the caster room. We are isolated over here, guys. We're in a room on our own. We don't hear anything. We don't see anything. There is no information for us other than what people are able to tell us. So we're going to see no zombie against Dodo. Dodo should be easy. He did type in, right? Dio.
Oh, did I?
Even
Are we
Dodo
on to
can
game
figure that
3?
No break, straight into game 3. That's
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. My bad, guys. I thought Dodo was in the final. The information I got,
Oh.
probably not accurate then, because I was told Dodo won game 1.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
Duck won game 1.
Yeah,
And
no,
it
you
looks
were
like
right,
it
though.
is.
You were right.
Yeah.
Game 3.
That's right.
I'm so excited. I didn't know we were getting a game 3. How good.
Yeah, 2 amazing civs for it too. Mayans and Burgundians. Mayans is actually one of my default bans in this tournament. I think it's a very strong civ, but Burgundians is a shocking civ with the latest patch update with the very cheap Flemish militia spam.
Yeah, look, I'll tell a little bit of an anecdote while we've got the Dark Age. I didn't keep up with the latest patch. And when I saw Maya instead of Mayans, I freaked out and I was like, have I ruined my game file? Do I need it? Like, which mod has changed the name of this civ?
Oh, that's right.
And then I figured it out.
Yeah. It was a strange change. I definitely squinted and read it a few times when I saw that in the patch notes.
Yeah, look,
because
'cause
to Maya.
Literally the day before the patch, I put in a Dragon Ball Z loading page where you get like Goku coming in through. And I was like, oh, what did this thing do to my game?
Oh man, there's so many changes. It honestly feels like a new game in this current month. Playing Age of Empires 2, so many changes that has been put on the game at the exact same moment. But this Lamingville for mine, now this is honestly what I think the advantage of playing Mayans and Goths on this map. Mayans and Goths specifically, you get the early loom and you have the space to put 1 Vil forward for the lame. Now on the Koala, you have all of your forward res. So we might have actually missed laming already. Duck hasn't found any of his forward food yet. At least his sheep hasn't.
Where is
hasn't come in
Duck's
yet.
scout? Is it?
It's over here. Oh, here we go. Maybe the first fight of the game. Now, Eagles are great at laming. Eagles are very, very good at taking balls. If he wants to, and he's gonna. This is a risky play, very risky play. Dodo reacts immediately as he should. Now, the way that this usually goes is that the scout will be able to block the eagle and force the eagle to take more damage against the board to win the fight. And it goes away. Why did the ball change? Dude!
I think the thing to keep in mind from Duck's perspective there is that he wins the fight between the eagle and the scout. So that's what's going through his mind there.
Yeah.
He's got to be careful here, though.
He probably wanted to de-aggro that ball. That's right. So he could stay alive in that fight.
Yeah, and look, I wonder what that's going to mean for the future of Duck's strategy. Is he going for another drush? I feel like I've said that a fair few times in this stream,
right.
but Koala, it just lends itself to a drush play.
He definitely wants to keep that eagle alive. And keeping that eagle alive, man, yeah, you're right. He's going to open up more potential for his stuff. And, oh man, 19 viewers, guys. Thank you so much for hanging in this live land. Guys.
And
We're
look,
so much hype.
hello there again. Yeah, great unit control with the eagle from Invisible. making sure that there's no damage on that eagle when he was trying to steal that ball.
Oh, yeah.
How much time till the venue closes, mate? This is a pub style venue. Like, it's a big alcohol venue. It's not just an event space. So head on down. It'll close in the early AM.
Come on, Liam, you can make it here before.
Come on,
Surely there's a flight in here that you could still make before we close up.
Yeah, look, you know, just a quick little trip up or down the M1. I don't know where you're based. It seems like you do, lol. Lolmeister?
He's definitely interstate. I don't know.
Interstate.
I don't know if I have permission to say which state.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yellow, look, come on down. If you're here a bit late, that's okay. We're all going to be chilling out, hopefully, with those 3 cases that the winners get.
That's right.
Surely they share.
Yeah,
it's
you
a
have to.
generous community.
This is an Australian land.
Exactly.
It's Australian law that you share your winnings.
Do you reckon we definitely get a shoey from the winner?
Oh, I would hope so.
I reckon now that you've said it, we're going to force it. Okay, so there's an Anytime Fitness downstairs. Somebody go do some treadmills and we'll use that shoe.
I reckon we may have just found the only way to make Nods lose this final is make it like a solid rule that there has to be a shoey.
Yeah, Noz is going to be like, oh, guys, sorry, my fingers froze up. All this pressure. Look, I think there's a game of Age of Empires going on.
Sorry. Professional casters, guys. Professional casters.
Yeah, 100%.
Now,
Drink tokens, baby.
Yeah, that's it. Dodo will be able to run away from the scout, having the more speed there on the horse, and just we'll have to. I think I've been keeping track of both resources of the players because I realized something last time when I came out and spoke to the people who were watching the game on the floor, and they said that we actually missed some things. We missed some blaming going on. It's easy to happen when there's so much going on in Dark Age, but apparently there was some fights over the deer that we missed.
Yeah, look, I think those people should be invited to the booth and help us out if they really want to come on down.
Yeah, he's speaking the truth.
But look, I think, is this a fast castle from Invisible
It's
Duck?
looking like it. So these walls are super early from Invisible Duck, and it's definitely looking that way. Clicking up, so maybe he just wants to play it safe.
Yeah.
I know a lot of Arabia players are doing this too. At the high level, they just wall very early now.
Yeah, look, and if it is a fast castle, those deer that Dodo is denying right now with his scout going to be pretty crucial because maybe it's just my low ELO build, but those deer, like, I need those. Otherwise, my fast castle turns into a very slow feudal.
So Dodo, he's denied getting this deer push, but he's losing HP on his scout, and he's going to try and push these deer the other way. I don't know how well that's going to work. We'll find out. No, he's not going to need for that, is he? Oh, we'll find out. We'll find out. He's trying. But the thing is, we can just push it away with the chicken warrior here.
And Duck needs to be very careful here because as soon as that feudal age comes in 10 seconds, that scout will absolutely wreck his eagle.
Yeah, 100%. So with the feudal age upgrade, the scout will get more attack immediately, and now we'll have a much better trade.
And it looks like a stable coming up from the Burgundians. So as soon as that feudal comes up, we're expecting to see some scouts. There's a barracks already up for the Mind Player Invisible Duck. Don't think he's got an archery range.
No, doesn't look like it. He hasn't made any second building yet. And I would imagine that's because of all these walls. He could barely afford it. Now dropping the archery range right in front of his base. That is a good archery range. And I do like putting the production buildings right on the relics as well because it's so easy to steal these things.
And just something that I want to throw out there, I think now's a really important time to notice that because of the damage that Invisible Duck managed to get off onto Mr. Dodo's scout in Dark Age, Dodo was forced to run away, and it means that Duck did manage to get that final deer pushed. If it hadn't been for those few engagements, that scout from Dodo would have taken out the eagle from Duck.
And you are seeing why Lolmeister is in the casting booth.
Yeah, that's it. That was an amazing take, actually. I completely missed that too. Whoa!
Eagle going down!
Huge,
Eagle down!
Huge! Okay, there goes the starting
I
eagle.
take it back, he's never getting that deer.
And you're seeing why Lolmeister has now been kicked out of the casting booth. But look,
hilarious.
forward scouts from Dodo. He's got 2 of them alive. I think this is going to castle.
Yeah, it has to be. The Duck's playing this so defensively. It's going to be really hard for Dodo to do anything here. And with these early walls, I think Dodo's going to have a much better economy. Look at the farm difference right now.
And he's already got that wood upgrade coming through, which is going to be absolutely unreal. That Castle Age wood upgrade with a game this defensive could prove the difference.
Oh, that's right. This is not the way you want to play against Burgundians. Burgundians are going to pull ahead so quickly. Mines do have an early advantage because their boar lasts longer, their sheep last longer. They'll get more food, which is a great early start. But if they don't use that early start for some kind of momentum, for some kind of advantage in the game, Burgundians are going to take the main stage as the civ that gets all of their economy, all of the resources. As we see again getting pushed away from that deer, man. This deer has seen more action than anything else we've seen this game.
Just leave the poor animal to rest now.
That's right. Someone put him out of his misery. We've got all the spear. We'll get a kill. We'll get a kill. Well played. I may be switching up on that spearman, but gets taken out. Very, very passive play still from both. Still really no entrances for either player to make a move. Invisible Doc very comfortable in his base right now.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to Castle Age now. There's not going to be much more action in Feudal. Maybe just a little bit here and there to try and grab some map control. I would love to see where is Invisible Doc's singular archer and what is the plan with him?
That's a good question. Let's look around the map. Looking for orange dots. Looking for orange dots. It's not. Oh, it's in the range. There we go.
Okay, I reckon, and I may be wrong here, but I reckon this is a big brain play from Invisible Duck, so that if Dodo runs past, he's going to think that Duck is going full-blown feudal with a large number of army.
If I saw this build from Dodo, I would be expecting something like all-in Eagles. This looks like an all-in Eagles base to me.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
but if you run past and you see that range, then you're getting confused.
Maybe expecting crossbow now because that's that could be a big play. Although queuing up one more and another range that probably confirms a commitment to crossbow here.
But he has managed to click up to Castle as well.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Dodo also on the way though. I'm sure this is the last Ville, second last Ville in the queue for Dodo before he also clicks up. But will be an advantage to Duck for sure as he prepares crossbow in his base.
And as we look at the res collected, it's not much yet, but Mr. Dodo has pulled ahead that 200 res, even though it's same villages, pretty much everything's the same. It's literally just being able to, get ahead with those extra eco bonuses. Age earlier.
That's right. That's right. And it's just going to keep escalating as the game goes on. He's going to get more and more resources from this. It's going to look very nice with the Burgundians until the Mines is able to do something about it. And it's going to have to be the crossbow play that's going to come up in 45 seconds as Invisible Duck nears the Castle Age. And Dodo, let's have a look at his base really quick. We're seeing the scale barding armor, and that's a pretty clear sign that we're going to see knights coming out for Dodo.
Knights or cavalier?
Oh, he's right. He's right, man. Damn, Lolmeister, he's on the ball today.
I really hope it's Cavalier. Just my 2 cents. I think they're a little bit better, but I don't know. I also have the advantage of playing against the moderate AI, so I can get those out.
You know what? Cavalier are only a little bit better, and actually, especially in Castle Age, there's actually not that much of a difference.
Is it like a health difference?
No, I don't think they get pierced
Is it a
armor.
health difference?
It's I thought it was like a small attack buff and not much health at all.
Yeah, I think it's a stepping stone to Paladin more
It
than
is.
anything.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I think it means more in
Tell you what though, it's scary.
Imperial Age, but we'll find out. Yeah, it's been a while since someone explained the technicalities of that to me.
I remember a Spirit of the Law
It
video.
might be a Spirit
where
of
I
the
was
Law video, yeah.
By the way, if anyone in chat is one of my close personal friends, please make yourself known so I can say hello to you. I've just sent it out to like a few group chats. So
Good.
Same goes for me. If there's anyone here who knows who the Lolmeister actually is, feel free to say hi.
And he doesn't mean an absolute fiend on the shoeies. Is that a TC coming up?
That is a TC coming up. This is a greedy play from Dodo as he also puts down the Siege Workshop. And it's going to be just a siege defense against the crossbow. Pretty typical start, but those crossbow are going to be in the base. And man, these crossbow are going to have at least a few seconds to do something before the Scorpion comes out.
Yep, crossbow are in. Dodo needs to wall up to that siege workshop to keep them out because he's got TCs covering the rest. But the crossbow, they're maneuvering to the other side. Dodo has some time. Is he going to close up that right edge? Or eastern edge, sorry. Or is he going to just idle these farms? Maybe get a villager kill.
Yeah, it looks like this is all of that Duck can safely do here. He probably doesn't want to
Nearly, mate, fix that pathing. Why was that villager going away from the TC?
oh boy. The Scorpion comes out now, and Duck knows that it's his time to leave. He doesn't want to overstay his welcome. He doesn't want to be overextend too much. He wants to keep his crossbow alive for now.
Diving with that eagle on those Scorpions. I don't know if I like this because there's 2 out now.
Yeah, that's not it. That's not it. He probably just wants some vision, wants to see how hard he's committing to which unit. And we only see 2 Scorpions, but there could be plenty more in the way. But we did see Cavalier
Cavalier's
come
in.
Cavalier, I believe, came in before a single knight was made,
That-
which I think is a questionable decision personally.
Look, it's a cheap upgrade, especially with, and I'm pretty sure I'm right here that Burgundians get it even cheaper.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
So I think it is only 150 food, 150 gold.
Oh, wow. That's a lot cheaper. That's
Yeah.
really good. Yeah.
Changes things. Lolmeister showing why he's been invited back into the casting booth. Look, and the benefit of 3 casters is maybe we've all got phones and AoE to check tree up.
Look, the Age of Empires series wiki is definitely just on speed dial at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, look, and if you think Mem, T90, Dave, and that don't have it on their second monitor when they're at their home, say, oh,
Monk gets sniped over here. Monk gets sniped, and I don't know what that monk was doing. What was that monk actually doing over here? That was Invisible's monk, and it was just chilling on the front lines.
Look, when we don't know why a unit is where it is, we just blame Nilly.
Yeah.
We blame Nilly. Why has it walked over there, Nilly? Let us know.
There's a lost old man, couldn't find his way home late at night.
You talking about Nilly now? Sorry, Nilly, please bring me on to another way.
Now, this is a play that has actually hurt me so many times in both my practice games and my tournament games today. It's just bringing the crossbow back. It's such a simple thing, but these thin wood lines can be brutal. And this is a good play. This is a good play. Bringing that one crossbow just to deny an entire lumber camp potentially.
Yeah, look, and it's the thing I've learned I brought into my game is one stand ground archer can do so much work. Instead of putting 125 stone into a tower, just put in that archer, stand ground, forget about it, move on with your life. Does so much work.
Especially on this map where the wood lines are so big, and it's not the sort of thing which is going to create map control. It's just an absolute pain in the butt for Dodo to have to deal with, and he's got to walk so far to do anything about it.
And is it Liam who's yellow there? He doesn't need the websites. I'm sure he didn't Google this to give us the answer. Cavalier gives bloodlines and plus 2 attack.
Thank you. So it's HP and attack. There we go. That is very good to know. So it's a great upgrade, especially for Burgundians, like you guys said, with the discount. Very, very nice. And it's going to be threatening, but he needs more of them before he can deal with the crossbow, I think. 4 might not be enough yet.
It does mean that Cavalier, for the Burgundians who don't get bloodlines right, Cavalier are really just knights with +2 attack at this point in the game.
Exactly. That's right. That's right.
Yep. And we finally put the puzzle together.
Yeah.
What the difference is, +2 attack is the bonus that is coming into the Burgundians functionally. But psychologically, if I see Cavalier coming at me and both people are in Castle Age, I'm feeling the pressure.
You just see a lot more farms getting dropped for Dodo, really focusing on that economy. Looking back at the upgrades, and oh, never mind, I'm not looking at upgrades, I'm looking at Imperial Age from the Invisible Duck coming in. That is a clean timing. What is this, 26-minute Imperial?
And what that means is that Duck can just go straight for... He doesn't even need Arbalest. Like, the impact that you get just from having Bracer and potentially even Chemistry is enormous. It means that these crossbows will absolutely shred anything that Mr. Dodo is able to feel.
That's right, yeah. As soon as they get Bracer, they can kill anything from the Castle Age. And all he needs is a good cast position now, I think.
Yeah, and I think a question for you two is, what do you do as the Burgundians? You've got the Imperial economy, but now you're going to have Imperial Expo coming at you. You have some Scorpions. Do you keep going down that siege route? Do you maybe do a tech switch?
Absolutely not. Scorpions will get wrecked by Arbs at this point in the game. I mean, Scorpions will be great until the Arb upgrade comes in, but then they're outranged. There's enough damage output going out that they just get shredded.
Do we double down on the Cavalier then? Because that's also so awkward against the Bracer crossbow.
I honestly think it's just a mix, right? You need that meat shield, maybe soak up some Archer Fire, while potentially maybe mixing in a Mangonel or 2, or Onager, if you can pull it off, and then going from there.
Can I put forth a crazy idea here?
Please.
If well, a Shui is definitely on the cards. But I also just wanted to bring up the idea, Flemish Militia. They receive a stat buff every time you age up, correct?
Yes.
And they have a pretty high natural pierce armor.
yes.
So do you reckon that could be the play for Mr. Dodo here, is to go for the Flemish, not the Revolution, just the militia?
No, go the Revolution. 100%. Push the button.
Look, Lola, if you said that 2 months ago, I would have said you're crazy. But in this day and age, yes, you're absolutely right. They've been buffed so many times, and now with the removal of the bad armor class, they're actually such a strong unit now.
I mean, it does feel really weird to be going an anti-cavalry unit against the Mayans,
Yeah.
but I think it's important to note that they just do have that armor now. And maybe Liam can come back with the goods and tell us exactly how much armor that is.
I think it's also worth noting the army count right now. It's like the army count and the vil count is split. So if you push the button, all of a sudden you've got 80 Flemish militia coming through. So guys, I'm just saying, push the button, please.
Oh, we big attack in the back though. He almost gets in, but maybe Duck is great walls behind this, making sure he's very, very safe. Probably going to put extra walls behind that. He does not want to let these guys in.
Something that we should take a quick moment of, even though, well, the chemistry immediately
Yeah.
coming in, that is worth noting.
Scary
Embracer is already there.
Yep.
However, if we look at the army numbers, it looks like Invisible Duck is just absolutely owning. But if we look down the bottom there at the army value, we can see that they're only about 400 res apart, which is not the story that the numbers are being told. We have to keep in mind those crossbows are a lot cheaper than the Cavalier, and individually they're nowhere near as strong.
Yeah, and look, I think this Arbalest mass is getting to that point where I'd be scared. 40 Arbalests coming at you, or 38 with 7 in the queue. Chemistry 20 seconds away. He's getting the armor upgrade. This is starting to feel like Leary from 3 years ago, where you just can't push it.
Yep, that's right, man. These Obelisk are brutal, and they're going to come in, they're going to deny this stable potentially. They're just going to do more and more damage, and Dodo has 0 answers to this currently. This is just very, very hard to stop right now.
Yeah, and look, Dungle, I do agree. A castle with Trebs would help. I don't know if I'd go forward just because you have the slower unit in the Arbalest. You might want to go for a safe castle and then produce Trebs from there. Unless you are very confident with your positioning and you have good scouting on where those Cavalier are.
The other thing that Dodo could do here is that Paladin upgrade, which is also half price, and will give him the extra pierce armor with then the +2. Maybe that could be the answer. But it's still going to be expensive, and he's going to need time to get there, which is time he doesn't really have.
20 on food. It's going to be so hard, yeah.
Literally, Jake, what I was about to pull up is that food count. It's not where you need to be when you hit Imp. He is getting armor, but is he going to get everything else he needs?
And I think Dodo's just letting the nerves get to him now. Like, we're looking at that food count, but keep in mind, he's got 600 wood in the bank. He has the wood to seed a whole bunch of farms.
Yeah, and those nerves, almost a 4-minute idle TC, which usually in Imp doesn't matter, but they've only just hit him, so it is pretty crucial.
That's right, only 80 vills. You could always do with more, but the vill, still with the vill advantage over Gundians. We'll see if they can hold this a little bit.
Jake, do you want to look at those arbs on the side there?
Thank you for reminding me. That's a.
Yeah, and here we go. The engagement coming in. There's a cleanup coming in from the Burgundians. Mr. Dodo, is he going to be able to finish these arbs, or is he going to stutter step his way? No, the arbs go down. He's still got a military count of 45, but they are not where they need to be. That's a really good way for Dodo to come back. Just pick those arbalests where they are missing. But now the arbalests pushing those vills away from the TC on the farms. They're running towards. Is that a TC there that they're running towards? No, they're running through a hole into the safety of the Cavalier. But those Arbalests, they are slower, and this is where Dodo needs to work. He needs to find those positions where he can find those Arbalests, whittle down those numbers, and use his mobility. Jake, what do we think?
Yeah, man, it's still such a good spot. You want to be in the back of your base with archers, just killing everything in sight. And that's exactly what Invisible Duck's doing right now.
How many villages are in that TC, by the way, that he's garrisoning? It couldn't be that many.
Yeah, there's only 6.
Only 6.
What?
Not a lot of damage coming through. Why would you run when you can just garrison that TC? Again, the pressure of the land coming through.
Though the numbers are dwindling. I'm only seeing 19 Arbalests on the front, and that is a number that can go down to enough Cavalier.
Yep, and he's positioning his Cavalier. Is he going forward? He looks a little bit undecisive.
Yeah. I think he needs to keep them at home. He has to do something about this. This is brutal here. He wants this TC.
I
clearly.
agree that needs to be fixed, but the opportunity right now is those Arbalests on the front that are pushing through because
That's
they will
right.
become a problem, but they're also the smaller map.
They could be
I think
good.
he's waiting for him to dive too deep, and then he's going to wrap around when there's no way back out. Because the last thing he needs is Duck just kiting across the entire map.
That's true. He could probably kite, either way, behind the back of the ear, just waiting for the right opportunity. But looks like he's decided that enough is enough. He has to close in right here, right now.
Good reaction from Duck. He's moving those Arbalests now. What is Dodo going to do with those cabs? Still chasing, undecisive again, or maybe it's just pathing around those wood lines.
Look at this.
Nearly. Sponsor the tournament, lad. What are you doing?
Good to see Duck being so safe. He's going to pull back, but this could be a big problem for Duck. Still, these Cavalier are obviously going on the horseback. They're going to catch up. They're going to catch up very quickly, and the Arbalest is split up.
If he can clean up that back group there, that's going to be a big whittling down of the numbers. But the two Arbalest groups may join up. There's a castle there. Are they going to take some castle fire? A little bit, but not enough to make a difference. The Cavalier now pulling back. I think that's the right move.
Yeah, I agree. Dodo takes what he can, and he's not going to ruin the game for himself just yet.
Can you imagine the damage that castle would have done if it had ballistics?
Yeah, look, and you know what? With Tygon, I reckon DeJake would have brought in ballistics, and he would be winning this game quite easily.
I believe that, Shane. Looks like the Obelisk are starting to push back against the Cavalier now. They're back with that critical mass.
This is
35
some
is a lot
sexy
of
micro
Cavalier.
though by the Cav though. He's doing that.
He's dodging ballistics.
Micro, yeah.
He's dodging ballistics straight up. But he still has to fall back.
Duck has taken the eco lead though, and I think that's a very dangerous place to be in as the Burgundians against the Mines. You really should be able to hang on to that eco lead. And if it's starting to slip away, then I feel like you either need to make a massive counterattack. Keep in mind, Invisible Duck has no castles, or the game is going to start slipping away.
Yeah, and just that eco lead is not just villages. He's got the farm upgrade before the Burgundians play. It's small, but it's pretty big.
That's not good. That's really not good. I think maybe Dodo forgot about that. There's no way you'd be clicking up to Imp when forgetting Heavy Plow. Like, oh boy, that's so rough for the Burgundians.
But the Cavalier are in.
Yeah. And oh man, that's going to be annoying. Just annoying though. And Invisible Duck is deciding, oh, I want to walk back this way now. Maybe there's more. Maybe there's more bills to kill.
And I mean, this is what Dodo's got to do, right? Like, that's the difference in the army types here. Invisible Duck, he's got that terrifying massive Arbalest, but he has to keep it as a mass. And here comes Dodo absolutely doing what I said he needed to do, going for the counterattack. There is no castles. The Cavalier can absolutely take out town centers, but so can the Arbs. And that's what Duck's doing.
Oh no, like having to turn around, he nearly kills the TC, but he decides, nah.
And this has been Dodo's game, right? He's going back and forth with that cavalry. You got to commit on that mobility. Just because you have it doesn't mean it's going to be effective. You need to use it properly. And he's just slightly misstepping. I don't want to rail him because he's in the semifinals. Very good player. But can he clean this up? They're now converging onto the Arbalest, deleting the houses. Here we go. What is going to happen? He's blocking off that tree line with those other Cavalier, but the Arbalest are coming around.
Really
He's
good.
got him trapped now. There's no kiting, but he's got to look out for the other group of Arbs on the other side of the wood line.
Yeah, amazing surround, and that's going to be a cleanup for sure. Those Cavalier, probably with the new pathing patch as well, getting a lot more damage than I think they would have in previous patches.
Nearly.
Well played, Nilly. Well
I'll take it all back, Nearly. No, and there's a cleanup on those Arbs, and that military count is now all of a sudden evened up. Those Arbs also taking fire from the TC. Stabilization is through. Where we could be in for the long haul. Somebody call the pub, tell them to deliver some drinks.
Oh, it's getting like that. It's getting like that, man. That was unfortunate for Duck losing all those Arbalests under the TC there. And it looks like Dodo's just going to go back to the next. He's hunting, man. He's starting to eat over here.
Yeah, and he's doing that thing, right? Just picking out those Arbalests that are not in the main group. And that mobility is now coming in clutch.
Next group, let's go.
When do you think the score starts to matter? Because keep in mind, these games are on a time limit, and if we do reach that 700-year time limit, it's whoever has the top score wins.
Is the time limit on?
I don't see, like, it should be.
Oh,
right?
no.
What
is? Huh? Yeah, there it is. Okay, we don't see it in... I don't know where it is in Capture H. Maybe it's somewhere else. But we have 172 years and counting.
That's a great point by Lolmeister. He's proving his worth.
That is about 12 minutes in game time.
Paladin. Paladin. This will be the make or break for Dodo. Paladin is a great score buff. It will give you plenty of score because your score will be calculated in part based on how many resources you've spent on upgrades, which might actually become relevant very soon. But in the meantime, it's going to be a great power buff for all of these Cavalier looking to eat up in the back of the base.
But I think he's going around the wrong way. The direction he's going now, he takes out a few houses, but there's no eco there for Invisible Duck. And those Paladin are going to have to run to the western corner of the map before they hit any eco and can do any damage. Meanwhile, the Arbalest in the north, pointed out by Jake, the supreme caster in the room, the map guy, the stream guy, he's on it. Oh, are they walking into some
This is
TC?
such a strange
What is
move
going
by
on?
Duck. Oh, he's just walking down.
Just passing?
Walking in.
Just
That's
passing?
right. Just passing.
Just
And
passing?
Yeah, I'm just going to chill here, bud. Don't mind if I do.
And I was going to say, he's going in between both TCs, but he's stopped in range of the first TC.
There's so much
Cavalier
going on right
in,
now.
here we go.
There's raids in the backs of both bases as the Trebs are coming down in the front. And the Paladin is in. Paladin against Halb is going to have to...
Halb are going to clean up.
wins.
Yeah!
1v1.
I think with the support of the Arbalest.
There's
The
too many
Arbalest are going
Halbs.
back.
There's too many halves.
There's too many Halbs. But the Treb War is even right now. These Halbs will be able to take out one.
Yep, repairs coming in from Dodo. 2 Trebs still going on that. He needs more Vils, doesn't he? I think it's 7 Vils per Treb.
Oh man, these Halbs is cheap as chips. You can just spam these all day, take out these Trebs. That's an amazing trade for Duck.
And I think Dodo also needs the ranged upgrades if he wants to rely on his defensive buildings.
Oh, an amazing point out by Shane over here. As Shane says, there is a bunch of Paladin just making a mess in the back of Duck space. This is beautiful. And I think these Halbs are trapped here. That it's actually going to work out just for the second.
Base defense.
That's really funny.
Nearly, mate. Pathing and ungarrisoning is all part of the same thing. The amount of times I've lost units because they can't move.
But what's the eco? Where's Duck's eco? Look at this base.
Yeah, maybe that western corner. Even then, there's not that many villages there. But he does have the Treb advantage still. He's got 2 Trebs up, whittling down those castles.
Yep, takes out one castle. Now he's probably going to go for the next one straight there. And this Halb, man, I don't see Burgundians taking out this army right now.
It's going to be close.
Yeah. All right. Paladins want to engage. This is probably a terrible engage. Those Halbs are going to rip through the horses. They are shredding everything in sight as the Paladins have to run away from the Halbs.
Halb's coming through, forward castle, Arbalest, Treb's whittling down, but I think, Nathaniel, are you in chat? Say hello, please. That'll be pretty cool, so I can get some clout here in my Vampire Sea community.
Do you reckon that the hand cannons can do anything? I feel like they can do some damage against the Halbs, but against the Arbalest.
I think it's too far in the game. He's not going to get enough. Like, I've done this against the AI plenty of times. And they just roll me with their unit mass.
Is there any chance for Dodo here to kind of look at the time limit remaining, look at the score, see he's only 2,000 scored down, and see if he can make a crazy play to just try and, go around the outside, get those raises, get those kills on villages, and just try and buff his score? I mean, it's the semis. There's got to be something you can do.
That's right. He has to try for something here, but he does the GG.
What you can do is call GG. Well played, match point. Great game. Pretty exciting stuff. Contrast of styles. What do we think, Lol?
Oh, I think this was a brilliant game. And I think there's something before you come and attack all of us, I think we would all like to just take the moment to admit that you would absolutely destroy every single one of us here.
Well
and
played, man. Yeah.
Look, very close games, all 3 games. We didn't manage to catch the first one, but I saw it. It was a brilliant game. And look, Duck, go for it, mate. Kados managed to get a game off in the semis, so maybe you can pull 2. We look forward to seeing it.
Yeah, that was amazing. Thank you, Lolmeister, and of course, ShaunPlays for casting this with me. Looks like we might be taking a break. I don't know how long we have until the finals.
Look, I mean, we were meant to crown the winner 20 minutes ago, and we still have a best of 3.
They have to be going straight forward. Let's see if they're playing it. I will do probably a quick run out to the area and see what's up, but we will be looking very soon for the next game.
Do we want to see if we can get commentary live outside?
That would be really cool. Apparently, they couldn't. Shane asked before, and they said they couldn't. They couldn't get it set up in time. It's probably take a setup day to make sure all the technical difficulties.
come back for 2026
That's
where we'll
it.
have live commentary.
Casting.
Also, to answer your question, DeJungle, yes, it massively increases your score, and I'm pretty sure it continues to increase your score for every year that it remains standing.
Really? I did not know that. That actually could be a potential play if the game happens to get that stally.
Also, the really funny thing is, if you build that Wanda before 350 years are remaining, Wanda Victory is enabled.
No. Is it actually?
Yes, Wanda and Relic Victory. If you manage to pull either of them off with more than 350 years remaining, it will start the countdown.
I had no idea that was a thing. That's actually, dude, you are blowing my mind with knowledge right now.
Duck, you know what you have to do.
Oh, I can't believe we're going to see Duck going up against the zombie, not zombie, in the grand finals here in Sydney, man. I am so excited. It's been an amazing day. There's so many people here. 35 players, but so many more spectators. You guys don't understand. The energy is wild. So many good times are being had. There's people upstairs, downstairs, all over the place watching Age of Empires, watching these amazing games. What a great night here at the Fortress. Hey! Do we have a winner's interview?
We have a winner's interview. Invisible Duck has been so gracious. He has come down, mate. Take one of the thrones. Here we go. There you go. There's a
Tag
chair
me up,
for
boys.
you.
Tag me up.
Can I just say, the one thing that I noticed as soon as Duck has walked through the door is the absolute number of lanyards just wrapped around this man's neck. For those of you who don't know or who have just joined in the last couple games, every time you take a win in this format of tournament, you get to take the lanyard of the person that you beat, and you get to hang on to those. So when Duck has walked in here carrying, is that 4? 3?
I've got 4 plus my own lanyard. So
5. He's got 5 different scalps from the different players that he's absolutely annihilated in this tournament. Do you want to take over, Shane?
Absolutely. I don't want to correct it during the game, but it is Sean, the ShaunPlays. No. You're right. Everyone's been. I'm not. It doesn't hurt me in any way, but just if I don't say it now, I need to take an advantage. Invisible Duck, mate. Is this your first LAN? Is it
yeah, first LAN ever. Nerves are high, but I did have some shaky games earlier in the day, and now I'm feeling pretty tired, but I think instincts are just kicking in.
Yeah, look, and part of our job is to paint a picture. So it's not going to be a question first up, but as I was requesting the interview, which you were so thank you for coming through. Your words were giving over a drink token, and saying, have a drink ready for me when I come back. So that's what you get down here at the LAN.
It's a wonderful atmosphere. I've really appreciated getting to meet people, and it's just so incredible being able to play a LAN. In the context of the drink, the story behind that is I get quite nervous, and so I haven't really been eating much food, and I haven't touched the alcohol. And I said, as soon as I get knocked out, that's when I'll enjoy a proper meal, enjoy some drinks. And so we're running on empty.
So you had your fingers on that GG a little bit earlier. You're like, I could do with the schnitzel right now.
Yeah.
Look, mate, it's getting late. You got to start worrying that the kitchen's going to close.
That's why I sent the token with them. Yeah.
Absolutely. Look. Game 1, we didn't manage to catch it. Any amazing plays that stand out for you?
Game 1 is potentially one of the best games I've ever played.
Okay, so we're going to have to go back and cast that one, is what you're saying.
Maybe. But I was Begonians in the first game, and he was Incas. And he had a pre-mill drush, which I was able to counter without taking any damage. We were able to get to Castle Age at a similar time. And he was starting to get a lot of archers, and I thought I need to tech into skirms, and so I kind of turtled in my base, used those eco upgrades that Begonians have, and just protected my TCs and my woodlines with skirms.
Would you say game 1 helped you in game 3? Because it's what you're describing. We didn't watch it. We were casting the other semi. Sorry, mate.
Of course. Yeah.
But it looks like really similar to what happened in game 3. We got a Mezzo Civ. You got to tech into the right things to go up against that cavalry. it seems like you did the work with the halves and the arbs. Did you sort of use game one as a learning experience?
Well,
or did
game
it
one
not?
was the opposite foot. So
That's what I mean. Did you take
yeah.
that experience of being on the other side and being like, okay, if I'm going to win game three, this is what I need to do now from what I've learned from game one? Or is it just, you're just a beast, mate?
I think you're right. I think the Burgundian's eco is just so strong, and I knew that I couldn't match it with the Maya, especially after a pretty bad, I would say pretty bad Dark Age, and so I was thinking, well, I'm just gonna activate Leary mode. I'm gonna try not to lose.
Literally, as you had that, you had like 40 arbs in the front of his base, and I was like, mate, this is shades of Leary from 2 years ago.
Well, my goal was to keep my army active, to lose as little of it as possible before Imp, and I got pretty lucky. One of my raids on his top wood line got 5 villages in quick succession, so that gave me a bit more time. But yeah, I just knew my win condition was the Maya Arbalest, and honestly, if I could have just won it without adding eco and then having it subsequently rated with Paladin, that would have been great. But it was a really good game, and honestly, like, I haven't had an easy set for a long time today. Oranginess played so well. That was a really hard set, and then Dodo just, I think, I had to be at the absolute top of my game to beat him.
Absolutely. And I think, game 3, it really just came down to you were forcing the reactions. You had the map control. It just felt like Dodo was constantly chasing you down, couldn't ever really form his army into a single push forward. And that seems to have just been a bit of a theme across the course of the day.
Yeah, and there's things you learn the hard way.
Absolutely.
There are things that I've made mistakes before where I've gone for a play like this. I've had my archers outside my base, and then his cavalry came in just before I hit Imp. If my archers were outside my base, then that would have been GG. So just bringing it behind the walls, playing it safe, and then pushing it at the right time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's a lesson, not to throw shade on the top 16, but the amount of times I've seen players in ST tournaments send forward vills or send forward units at maybe not the best time. It's probably what is the best time though is Silver Sun. Our organizer is at the door.
What up, baby?
Absolute legend right here.
How we doing, guys? We fucking been chilling. God damn. What are we doing?
Currently doing an interview where I'm
Winner's interview before he
graciously
goes
getting a
forth
lot of compliments and all my mistakes being overlooked.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? Is everyone makes mistakes, and the thing is, you made less mistakes than the other person. That's what it's about.
Yeah, potentially.
That's like any game, any sport. That's literally what it is. You made less mistakes. But, bro, I don't even know where to go with this. I'm drinking a Greedy Bear Berry.
Unofficial sponsor. I have been giving them the big ups throughout the past. Do not worry.
Heavily supported this event, we'll say, but not sponsored. But really cool guy. Super excited for this game. Oh my God, we're running a little bit behind. We're supposed to be done by 9:30.
Yeah, my bad.
By the way, thanks to Fortress and Juliana, who is the venue manager here at the moment, who gave us the nice little thumbs up to go over. We're just doing a panic bump in and out.
Yeah, and I think for those of you who don't know, I have mentioned him on the stream. We have mentioned him on the stream. Silva is the organizer for this LAN. Absolutely phenomenal. I want to thank him. If we can get some things in the chat.
Right, see you at the grand final. I'm going to go get my mod set up.
Go get ready. Find that drink.
Everyone give a cheer for Invisible Duck as he goes forth to face the great Noz.
Yeah, the indomitable Noz.
Are you hanging around?
I might not be hanging around, mainly because I got to be out on the floor and make sure nothing's burning.
Let it burn.
No.
Except for those houses that the Drush is attacking, right?
For real. Look, a huge shout out. Really, like Fortress has really gave us a huge opportunity here to grow Age of Empires in Australia. Look, don't get me wrong, it was a lot of work, but we got there. Huge shout out to JBR that everyone knows. Silverson is such a nice person, dude. It's sensational job. Hey, thanks, Happy. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, JBR, dude. Honestly, like I would have been so lost with brackets. I had many problems come up, and he fixed it in a jiffy. So, legend. Who else is that? There's fucking the tech guys, bro. Like for real, all these PCs were bumped in at 9 a.m. Like they came in early as bumped them in. They're still here overtime, bumping it out now. Ethan, Kieran, you guys are goats. Probably the biggest supporter of this event would be Paul. He's our production guy. Dude, Paul, if it wasn't for Paul, I'll be real with you, I probably wouldn't have been able to deal with the whole corporate side that Fortress has. So he's a big supporter and a big push for this. So honestly, if you ever see Paul, he's usually wearing a red beanie. Chopter, bro. Oh my god, how could I even come close to forgetting Chopter? Chopter Works is, dude.
Of Age of Empires.
For real.
For those of you who aren't here live, I don't think I can express to you how absolutely amazing this venue is. It looks gorgeous, and the amount of custom stuff that's hanging up and hanging around. And at first I was like, whoa, this is cool Fortress stuff. But as you take a closer look, it's all custom made. It's all Royal Relic, and massive shout out to Chupta for doing all
yeah,
that.
Man. Chopter's an absolute legend. Like every time I spoke to him, he made me want to do more, which is great. That's very, very hard to say because not many people bring that out in others.
Yeah, and I think what we've spoken about the venue, but $30 for a fully supplied LAN,
Yeah.
that's an unreal value from the venue. Like I know in Europe you're looking at 3 figures there.
Yeah.
If you're not supplying your own hardware, so
Yeah.
amazing work from yourself and the venue.
Thank you guys. Yeah, like team effort.
Hey, look, Silver, I don't know if you're allowed to say anything, but can we get an inside scoop? Is it looking like there's going to be a Royal Relic 2026?
A percentage, if you don't want to give a yes or no. And we'll push it if it's a low percentage. That's okay.
80%.
That's 100%, baby. Let's go. That was 100%. Don't worry.
So what we need now is basically everyone who's on the stream to agree that they will show up.
Liam, mate, where are you? Look, and for those of you who don't know, at Chuptaburger, CHUPTABURGER on Twitter. He does a lot of merch. He doesn't take a commission on a lot of it as well. He tries to teach people for his day-to-day. An amazing person. I don't know him personally, but just by following him, the limited communications I've had with him, amazing person.
Yes.
As well.
Sign up to his Patreon. He just started it.
Yes.
So he is literally, that's his goal. So,
And if you can donate any hardware for his students to use in his classes, that's also really good.
100%. Before I go, because the finals are starting, I think. I can't quite see in there.
Yeah, it's a bit isolationist
they're
here. But
still in the menu. So make sure when you go over to Chopter Works channel, tell him that you came from Royal Relics, because he's put a lot of time and effort into this place, and honestly, it would have been nowhere near as good. So
yeah, and look, thank you, Silver, again for coming
man.
down. I'll let you get out to the finals. We'll start organising the team to cast the grand final, and we'll be back with you in a couple of minutes.
sneaky little up here, guys. How you doing? We're very, very close. I'm assuming they're about to come back any second for the grand finals. Just updating the title now as well because I'm been casting with Shane and Lolmeister. You guys are gonna get me for one more game. I'm playing, casting just the first game of the grand finals, and then I will be enjoying the spectating with my friends who have been wondering where I went missing for the past few hours. Guys, I've been hiding in a room from all my friends while I stream instead of hanging out with my buddies. So I've got one more game on me, and we're about to start the grand finals here in Sydney. And what's this? Was only players. This was anyone who wanted to make it to the live event. So Crazy Joe, yes, I gotta show you guys the room. I cannot because I don't have the stream connected to my camera right now. Although I did want to get the webcam set up. So actually, while I'm here yapping to myself, let me just do some quick stream setup. Twitch AOE webcam. I can get rid of this because this is irrelevant right now. This is a Australia event. And I'm going to add a new source just to see if I can get the web capture going. I mean, the video capture going. It won't show us the room, but you'll at least be able to see my amazing outfit and everything else going with. Oh, hello. How are you guys doing? That was pretty easy. Hey, how you guys going? This is the first time you guys have been able to see us. We will have one seat. Shane has been sitting here over to the other side. We've got Lolmeister, and this is the first time I've been able to meet either of these amazing people. And Lolmeister, I believe, was at the T90 event. At least he was involved when it was happening. Professional audio setup, studio setup. I know, right? Thank you. It's an amazing place, dude. This whole venue is just glorious. You guys can probably see how good this place is just from the fact that this is their corner room, essentially, and they have an amazing stream set up here. The actual room itself, I wish I could show you guys. I wanted to get my camera up. I was actually what I was gonna do, my personal plan was to come here and just Twitch stream it on my phone. I was gonna get my phone up so you guys could get the whole in-person experience. But instead, I've been offered to host the actual official cast of the tournament, which has just been amazing. Here, we've got Capture Age locked in. That's fine. You know what? Let me get the brackets back up as well. You guys probably want to see brackets, don't you? Let's have a look at all the crazy stuff that's been happening. Oh, and the boys are back.
With a rum and coke.
Hey, thank you, you legend.
Australian lands, baby.
Oh, that's a good one too.
What's Age of Empires with a bit of alcoholism?
That's right. All right. I got the cam working.
Hey!
I was working on it, guys. I'm hard at work in here.
Oh. Okay, it is reversed. Cool.
Yeah,
So if I lean into the mic, you'll
Come
be
on
able
in,
to-
mate. Don't even lean. Just come in. We'll move the mic here. We'll get you on screen.
Yeah, 100%. We could actually wiggle the cam just a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm in the middle. My name's Sean. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I am the Lolmeister, and the answer to your question, Soxy, is because none of the games have been played yet.
Oh, hey, Soxy. I recognize you. The grand final's about to start, Soxy. Don't get ahead of yourself.
No, he is talking about the bracket here. I'm assuming it's because they didn't have time. So yeah, for example, my set against who was it over here? Invisible Duck. This was a 2-1. So we're not getting to see these. I'm assuming it's just for the sake of time. I'm assuming it's just for the sake of getting the LAN going and underway. And maybe they'll update these later. We did report the scores, so maybe they've written it down on paper and we'll update it at some point.
Yeah, and look, it is an Australian land. So as the day progresses, and JBR is British, so the pints, the numbers are getting higher. We're all having a bit more fun.
That's right.
It's all
That's
community driven. This isn't Microsoft sponsored, so yeah, things are a bit rough around the edges, but still a hell of a lot of fun. And that 80%, I don't know if you heard, 80% likelihood of another one of these happening.
No, 80%. Oh, I'm so
There
keen.
may or may not have been off mic
Oh, mate,
Oh.
we've got a lot further. I'm trying to secure us as the official presenting team.
I would be honored to come back and cast the next one. Oh, we're
Yeah,
starting?
And the grand finals for the inaugural Royal Relic are about to start. They may have even started already.
Hey?
Dodo's
Oh.
out. It's gonna be
You're
Duck
right, you're
versus
right.
Zombie.
I can't believe Duck made it, man.
Duck is in there after a phenomenal semi-final. We're searching for the games now. Hopefully it pops up. Do not fret. If it doesn't, I'll go get that game code. But look, I'm keen to see what are the opening civs going to be. I haven't been here all day. Lol. What? Give me a bet. One civ that we're going to see in game one.
Look, I think unless it's been banned, I think Burgundians has got to show up. There's been so much Burgundian play happening, and they do just seem like a really powerful.
They're being picked so much, yeah.
I'm going to go with Kitans
Oh.
for game one just because.
All right.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we'll just get the game code. I'll keep trying to search things until it comes up.
Now I am almost 100% certain
oh,
that
oh,
on
oh,
that stage up there we have a few people who are watching this stream, and I have an idea. I reckon if those people who are out there watching this stream were to turn to the people next to them and be like,
Hey. I bet they could.
do you want to give them a
Are they listening to us?
I reckon there's got to be.
Oh, I'm sure there's someone watching us on their phone. Yeah. All right.
You are, you know, if you look up,
That's right. All right. 3, 2, 1. Cheer if you can hear us at all. Okay, maybe it's a good soundproof room, or maybe people are actually watching the game in front of their eyes. But we're actually missing out on the grand finals right now. There's actually so much going on in these grand finals that we've missed. And I'm actually gonna go double speed. We will be catching up to this game, and we're already at a feudal age, very, very fast feudal age. And what is it for? Is it for the eco upgrades? Yes, it is. They went forward for the eco upgrades. I went very fast to feudal age, and yes, yeah, something like that. A ridiculous amount of time. Ooh. That's a close one right there. Oh boy! Whoa! Whoa! I can't believe he made that out. Oh. Invisible Dog pulling out at the last second. Am I right? And there's some full walls here for Invisible Dog. Very, very defensive. We went full wall and double eco upgrades, which is it's looking like it. Yeah. Yeah, you're right for both. And Melee did it a bit faster, of course, but this is interesting.
We've got Noah's going as you do with the full track. But I think there's not much damage to be done. Like, if we can take a look at Duck's map, look, his berries are full. That's
Yeah.
gonna be an issue with this.
That is awkward.
But he's got to be careful with the berries. Once those berries are gone, he can just finish up these walls and he goes, Goose!
What?
Alright, he's safe.
Yeah.
But he can fall back now. He's got the eco. There's not going to be massive military numbers, and he's already up 2 bills because that's the power of the Malay. They spend less time researching their age uptake.
Oh, that's right. And man, this is going to be a really hard spot for Doc right now. There's already so many skirmishers pushing back on that berry, and then there's no military at all coming out for Doc.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I might be wrong, but I don't think Scouts watch Malay. And I don't know what other options he has against this massive Stones Hunt.
Guys, we could see what look at the food count. The food count is flying, and he's just
You're
throwing
right.
that really safe gold in the bags.
Yeah. I wonder what this could be. Yeah.
In my language.
We're going to see it, guys. He's stopped producing bills. He's going for the super speedy uptime. And elephants absolutely shred anything that you can make in feudal age. Look, we've been saying it. You're going to have to do something out of the ballpark to beat Noz in this situation. If you're trying to do the same thing as him, he's going to do it better. And I think Noz has started to realize what's going on here. He stopped making
army. He realizes he's not fighting anything. He's gonna try and oh, but he's so slow.
Thank you for that, Flyers Birdie. Hopefully the audio is a bit. Levels do look
Ah.
There it is. There it is. It should be fixed now. And it's gone back. It's gone back.
Real quiet, it says. Oh boy.
Yep, there we go. There we go. That's perfect.
All right.
Beautiful. Phenomenal. Thank you so much, Flyers Bird, for that one. But yeah, look, for those of you who don't know about the Australian scene, I've just been non-zombie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would agree with that, man. Anyone has to come to this tournament, there's the knockout zombie. He's the one who we have to take out in order to get the crown here at the Australian Fortress. And we have, well, the score is switching. Okay. So very, very, very greedy build for Duck. We go up with the melee bonus. But what are we gonna do with it? It does look like elephants, you guys. What the heck?
Yeah, look, and it's going to be phenomenal here from Malay. Sorry, Invisible Duck. I'm struggling to get these.
Yeah, me too.
It's been a long day.
It's a long day. A lot of liquid going through these things. TC coming up, so maybe.
Oh, so greedy. This is unbelievable, actually. I really expected some kind of aggression from a fast castle like this.
There's the elephants. The elephants are running.
Yep.
What he's realized is that this is going to be. There's not much else. And Wells is about to break through. He just wants that.
Oh, second mic. I can see the difference right here. I don't know if there's a mute.
Mine's off again. There we go. There. Perfect.
That was a mute button. That's not got
Yeah.
hit accidentally. Looks like.
Do you go siege here if you're Malay? Because I don't know if you can get into elephants quickly enough for this. I think you have to go for siege here.
Oh, they have. Yeah. They have to do something. This is. It's gonna
There
be
it
more
is.
than elephants.
There it is.
Yeah. Much nicer.
How is that? How's Pikes? What? We're not in him, are we? That's
No, yeah. Just spearmen, actually. Feudal Age spearmen, I can see.
the tech coming through though. Pikes are coming in.
Tech coming in.
So
for
maybe
Pike,
it was a bait, guys. Part of the plan. He put the stable down to bait through this Pike tech from zombie, but he's actually going to go for siege. It's all it's all scripted.
And we've seen it time and time again this tournament, the mind games that are going on here. And look, Noz is going for that full forward army. He's got the spears, he's got the crossbow. But spears and crossbows can't do anything against town centers. And Invisible Duck has pulled ahead. He's 9 villages ahead of Noz. And Noz isn't even on a second town center.
That's crazy. He just has to hold his lead now as the first Mangonel comes out. We're going to see if he gets a big shot, big AoE onto this army. It doesn't look like zombies looking right yet. And he gets the first shot. Go.
Great reaction.
Yeah, one skirmisher, but the zombie will make it out. And he decides his time is done.
If that house was down a little bit faster, it would have been so much better.
Yeah,
Now,
the trap.
being the casters, we can see that if Noz is able to loop around onto that western side of the map, it would have been a good play for his skirms, doing some damage into that wood line. But he's going for the siege now. Also, is that a forward barracks? Monastery.
What a sick follow-up from Noz. Taking the military control and then going straight for the forward siege workshop and the monastery. This is the double pair you want to see on the front lines. This is going to be a big deal for Duck to deal with. And does he get redemption for any potential mangonels?
It looks like Noz is just really taking the inspiration from Pong. We're going back to the
Guys, have we seen this? Oh my gosh! How did he do this? Where did he sneak out the field? That's insane!
Everyone who has Sneakville behind the ear on your bingo card, go wild!
I need a bingo! That's mine!
I arrived late.
That's my bingo card!
Where's your
I need
bingo
to tick it off! I need to tick it off! I'm gonna go tick it off in a minute.
Yes.
But this is insane, Duck. I bet we're gonna wait a few minutes. We're gonna wait a few minutes before this happens.
Yeah, I don't want to be the dampener on everything, but what damage can he get with that?
Yeah, with one stable. Yeah.
You know what he can do is he can bank up a couple of elephants, and as soon as that cut finally does happen through the wood line, it's going to be absolute disaster for Noz.
100%, but he has to survive till that cut comes through. Now we've got Zombie breaking through, Mangonel War going on, Monk with Redemption trying to take that Mangonel.
Oh, Redemption's in. That is so brutal. It's going to be so much harder for Invisible Duck to take any Mangonel trades. And Zombie is just coming in here and he's saying,
Noz
this
is
is
just
my
gonna
base
take the
now.
siege workshop.
Yeah. Oh, this is crazy. And he's charged up. He's going to get that convert. There's no way he doesn't
If
get
you
that
switch
combo.
from a building to a unit, it stops the charge.
Oh, they changed that. They did patch that.
Although there was a hit on that monk, it didn't go down, but it is defensive. But he's got the mangonel
He did
anyway.
get the mangonel. That's
Now,
a huge deal.
0 mangonels for Invisible Duck. He's creating another one.
That's
When is
disgusting.
it going to pop? Is he going to get a big? I think this is the game here. When this mango pops, the hit that comes up, we are at 90% on that mango popping. Where's it going to pop? Nearly popping. Come on. Oh, he's
it's in,
garrison.
that's
The
good.
flags are up. Zombie should know.
Well
There's a
played,
hit on
well
the
played,
mangonel.
but he
Doesn't go
misses
down.
somehow.
The monk is trying to convert. Redemption coming through. Three mangoes going on that TC.
Yeah.
The mango from the Invisible Duck, a little bit underwhelming.
Wow.
He's just backing up now.
And this is
Is it in the north?
it has to be in this stable.
Oh, that back stable. But against
Oh,
monks,
yeah,
can
yeah.
you pop them out? I don't.
He's
Rocking
got to do something. Look, he went for the greed. He went for the 3-town sentence, and Noz has answered. The 4 mangonels, those town centers are just going to melt.
Yeah, the siege workshop's his now.
You go for the greed, but with 4.5 minutes of idle TC time. What's that? Like 9 villages that he's missing? Close to?
Oh, Zombie with such a dominant game one here. This is insane. 4 mangonels hitting down the starting TC of Invisible Duck. What's he gonna do, man? I don't know if these elephants are gonna be enough.
Do you reckon those 15 villager lead that Invisible Duck has can do anything here? If he can hold on, he's going to have the eco lead.
Oh man, this is such a hard fight for Duck right now.
I think if it wasn't for the monks, Duck's got a chance, right? Like all he needs to do is clean up those mangonels. But with those monks there, he's got no lever to pull to eliminate those mangonels.
0 things produced out of that forward stable as well, not used yet.
Yeah, and that was it, right? Is he going to survive long enough
Yeah.
to get through that break? Now,
Oh, deletes
there's-
the elephant. That's so sad. No. Oh, disaster for Duck again.
this is. It looks like a decisive game one from Zombie. But defense has been the name of the game of these finals. So
Yeah.
let's see what he can do against this army composition, though. It's very difficult.
These stables going down. This is just so hard. Duck's gonna have no buildings now. Yeah, has to delete the stable. This is getting worse and worse. But we still have Duck holding on. He's got one. He's got one TC, and he does technically have.
I
builds.
think unless that stable in the north can provide something dramatic, this is game over. And he's put up a good fight, but we will be heading to a game 2 in this finals.
Can we just see the investment in the north? Like, how much wood did he spend there?
Oh,
A fair amount. A fair amount.
Yeah.
Like we can see there's like 10 houses and a stable with an elephant maybe
12k
in
wood.
there. Yeah.
12k wood right there.
It's tough because you like to see players do this, but this is what you do.
Look, the houses need to be made. The houses are just
Oh,
houses.
maybe
It
that was
doesn't
HP.
really matter where they are. They're still just going to do the
I think that was
exact same
HP,
thing.
not resources, but my bad.
Yeah, look, with the 16k resources collected.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Yeah.
Yeah, but like it does. It's not the reason that Duck is having such a difficult time, but it definitely does show why the STU guys tend to stray away from it as much as I want them to keep going.
Oh wow, this is so disgusting right here. Zombie just showing absolute domination. Now Byzantine's such a flexible civ. Being able to pull this off, man, it's just
Yeah, and I
very
think
nice.
this is the first time we're seeing the map really play a role. Like, Duck hasn't broken out, and if he had have broken out, that eco lead might have meant a lot more than it did before.
Oh, Invisible Duck with the mangonel, gonna take one out. Is this his chance? As he gets pushed harder and harder. He somehow hasn't lost his mangonel yet, but it does get converted, so it will be lost to the TC, man. Oh, Duck, every time he tries to take a step forward, he loses 2 steps back. And that is going to be a really, really rough situation for him in game 1, as he calls it GG.
GG.
Well played to Noz Zombie. Absolutely crazy game. Coming in from Feudal Age and not letting up for a second. No time to breathe for Invisible here.
Look, I think the reality is you can't give Noz all of that map control and then just do nothing about it. You have to be hitting him in early Castle Age. Look, the feudal and castle times were incredible, but even with those 15 to 20 extra villages, he just fell behind in the res collective due to the pressure. Look, Noz has been playing really clean, and I think we need to see something absolutely different from Invisible Duck for this final game.
That's right. I think something very aggressive, maybe something that would actually put Not Zombie on the back foot as soon as possible. Because this is this is a very, very strong player. He has to go up against in game 2.
Yeah, look, and Noz, one of the legends of the Australian scene, right up there with Shed. Also, I've been told. Look, Jake, you staying for game 2, mate?
Hey?
You staying for game 2?
Unfortunately, I will be up in the rafters. All my friends are like, "Where is this guy that invited us
to the booth?
I should invite them down. I think I will calm them down.
You guys come down.
Jake's one of those
I'll have
weird
a little
AoE players that actually has a life.
There's these people outside who claim to be friends. I don't know if you guys know that in chat. Friends. Yeah, like what? Are they like co-casters?
Yeah, don't ask them how much I paid them. Maybe they will be. I might be coming back to say hi during the next games, but I will be leaving most of this stream up to Lolmeister and ShaunPlays. I've been so hyped to be with these guys as we do this rotation. I'm sure they're getting the next game on the way. So
I didn't want to correct you
Yes.
during games. Sean.
Sure, I'm sorry.
Sean.
sorry
No,
mate.
don't be sorry. It's just one of those things where it gets
Right.
awkward if we don't say it on
right,
day
that's
one.
right, that's right.
Yeah. Sean.
You know what? I'm just going to change the title really quick. Sorry, one second.
It's all good. I don't have any followers anyway. But if you guys are into rugby league, the Sean Chand on Twitter, please come and follow me. I'm friends with NRL Physio. That'll be pretty great. Cool. Yeah.
Sure.
That's game 1 though. Going to zombie. Game 2 is about to load up very soon. And we will have a sus on the next game. You're probably going to be stuck. Oh, do you want to stick around for a little bit?
I'll
while
stick
we
around
get,
for a second. Yeah,
while
just
my-
while we set up.
Yeah, while we set up, get into the next game.
Yeah.
Look, I think again, for those of you who missed it, 80% likely to get a second version of this. Us 3 are definitely going to be a part of it. Really trying to push this through. And if you guys on stream, even if you can't come, if you can tell your friends about it, if you can, message Silversun on Discord.
No.
Show
Is
your
that the
support.
only game? You're kidding. Why are people talking?
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we
I'll
miss
go
something?
I'll
Someone
go-
come back with the vital news. No way. Oh, what? Oh, guys, I think we might have a winner. But I won't speak too soon. I am unfortunately stuck here. Orbeez might be it's the best of one. Okay, never mind. I'm just blind and cannot read my chat. It is the best of one, and we have a winner. I think we might have someone coming in for a winner's interview. I'm going to go back and say hi to everybody else. Overran by an hour. Shame, but understandable. Shame. I think it's great. I think we got more action than we ever could have hoped for this tournament. I am so happy. I'm so proud of everyone who had any part in this tournament. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to all the admins of all the servers. Thank you to everybody who got the word out there. Thanks to Prawn to telling me that this tournament happened a week before the signups closed.
So I've got some funny news for you.
It's the best of one, isn't
It's
it?
the best of one finals.
Oh
That-
my
that-
goodness.
That was the game.
Oh,
the
that's
king has been crowned.
That's crazy. Oh, guys, in the other room, the king is getting crowned. And man, what a day it's been. Lolmeister.
Absolutely amazing. Look, it's been amazing to be here. As a player initially, salutes to Oranginess, absolutely destroyed me to very quickly.
Dude, Orangey was a beast today.
Oh, he was
Unstoppable.
absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Look, I just thank him. He had Persians. He had the option of going 200 Elite War Elephants. He didn't take it. So appreciate that kindness.
Yeah.
But overall, brilliant day. I think it
Absolutely
was
amazing.
very well run, very
Yeah.
smooth.
Very good. Just great vibes all around.
Pleasure to be here.
Very good time. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna run off because I still, as I said,
He has friends.
That's right. That's right. And I'm so keen to go out and actually participate in all the celebrations. We're gonna go celebrate now. Come and say hi
the
if you're still here.
drinks.
But I'm gonna turn off the stream for now. Thank you, everybody. Again, we got all of this on recording. This will be on my VOD. I'll make it public for everybody, and maybe we'll be able to share it around later. But thank you again, everybody. Have a great night. And Prawn just got home. Oh, get out
Well
of
done,
here, Prawn.
Prawn.
Go
Well
home,
done.
Prawn. Go
Soxy, I
home.
believe that the best
Get
of 9
out.
final will be
Time
happening
to
for the
watch
next
VOD.
one.
GG's. Thank you, guys.
Well done.
Thank you.